I used to be doing those them early morning streams, like early as the fuck, man. But I noticed, man, my live streams the quality don't be as good because I be tired. Let me most definitely do some configuring with this camera real fast. Let's see, properties. Alright, alright, now this bitch smooth. I had to change some settings and shit in this motherfucker. Alright. Cause with this newer shit that I be doing, bro, I be having to change the shit around. I don't be knowing how to do some of this shit. But I'm able to make the stream quality way better if I know how to motherfucking change shit up. Like I was just looking at some of my older streams from like 2 months ago. My quality went up a whole bunch with me learning how to do this shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. My quality way different, you feel me? Like the only thing that really lag and jump now is just my camera. Cause I'm trying to get the right camera set. And also I'm using this bitch, this a wireless camera on game. This camera is connected strictly off my Wi-Fi. So it's like that's why that bitch be like, it have a little jump and shit, but you can always hear my voice. Like even though my camera lag, you can still hear my voice clear as hell, and you can see the video clear as hell because it ain't nothing wrong with the Wi-Fi, the mic, none of that. It's just this camera, bro. Me doing it through the Wi-Fi, and the Wi-Fi is really not been a problem with the Wi-Fi. I feel just sometimes it just tweak. It's a lot of shit going on. You feel me with the camera? I got it. My camera is a motherfucking iPhone 11 Pro Max. You feel me? So that it's starting to get a little bit older and shit. But yeah, if you get on the right settings, this shit low key be slight decent. I really cheap as hell. Like I was telling people, I was telling my homies this shit, boy, you don't gotta get you a camera, gang. You got you an old little iPhone, bro, that you don't use. You can use that bitch as a webcam. That's what I literally do. Use an old iPhone as a webcam, bro. And most of the time, this iPhone camera gonna look way clearer than another. Like you could get you a good camera, but you're gonna have to pay you some money on to get you a little good camera. And I feel you could get you a cheap iPhone, and the camera quality gonna be good on that motherfucker. You can use the front or back camera with the motherfucking iPhone shit and all. So it's like this shit, most definitely decent. I I tell people, man, if you're trying to get into content, really what you need, bro. If you got you an iPhone with a lot of storage, bro, you could get a lot of shit done. Like I used to make reactions. When I first started my reactions, I used to use two phones. You feel me? My phone, this iPhone 11 Pro Max, got like uh 500 gigabytes or some shit like that. It got a lot of gigabytes. So motherfucking, I'm able to record all my videos and shit and save it on this bitch, edit it. You feel me? I don't really do no editing on this motherfucker like that because it's kind of a little bit older now. So, it's not as fast as like my computer or this phone. This phone right here is a newer iPhone and shit. So that one work faster. So I damn near edit on that phone if anything. But really, this shit right here, it still get the job done. If you're looking for like some shit that's a camera, you just want a little camera or something that could be also a little editing device too. Get you an old iPhone, bro, and you'll be able to do a lot with that bitch. And it's easy to transfer shit over with the iPhone instead of using all that shit, bro. It's easy. I'm just rolling up this stinky talking, man. I had to get me a new leaf, gang. Cause I got a leaf, bro. That bitch was disgusting, gang. The package was weird. I should have known not to get that bitch, bro. He gave me a deal on that bitch. Oh yeah, that bitch, and it only was $1 off. You know me, I'm really just a cheap ass nigga, bro. And it's crazy, man. I bought that shit for $1 less, and literally went up there to get a whole nother this pack. So I end up spending more money on games because I try to be cheap. Cause that's the thing with me. I'm gonna be cheap, but I'm also gonna give it the fuck I want, bro. So if the cheap shit not working, I'm gonna get the shit that I need. But I always try to go the cheapest route first. And sometimes that shit make it harder for you. You doing the cheapest route, literally just make it harder for you, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. Cause what the fuck? I went through 3 different laptops before I got this one. Now two. What did I? Yeah, I got 2 laptops before this one. The first one was cheap as hell. Then the second one was like, it was kind of cheap. It was like 300 something. And I'm like, man, every time I get some cheap shit, bro, I always end up having to get some better shit, bro. Because the cheap shit always be tripping. So then I just bought this laptop. Of course, I found the best deal possible on game. What the fuck? This bitch, I got this shit on sale for $600. Even though the motherfucker, that shit's still kind of a lot to me. But it's $1,000 laptop and it was on sale for Black Friday for 600. So I'm like, yeah, that shit decent. And I got this bitch same day. That's another reason why I got it. Cause I try to get some shit that's in stock. I like to get all my shit same day. This laptop, bro, been the best decision ever, bro. First, I didn't think it was worth it because I was able to get the job done with the cheap shit. But I had to worry about so much extra shit with the cheap shit. Like, so much extra shit. Like, this shit, I don't gotta worry about shit but the camera. And if I use the webcam, I'm really ain't gonna have no problems. But this webcam bogus as hell. But if it came down to it, boy, I use the webcam before I stop reacting. I'm the type of nigga, bro. I post if I gotta use a bogus camera, I use a bogus camera just to get the job done, bro. But I can't keep doing that shit. I had to stop. We got this donkey and shit rolled up. I was just yapping it up, bro. Wow, motherfuckers was rolling up. Now we finna get to work. Oh, gang, it's crazy. Motherfuckers say get to work here. Nigga, the only thing you doing is watching shit. Yeah, I know. But I ain't getting no money for it, man. It's like a motherfucking internship right now for me, bro. Right now, I'm like in an internship for YouTube, but I'm just trying to learn this shit. Damn, what the fuck? Testing, testing, testing. 3 2 3, 3 2 3. All right, everything going. I don't know why the fuck. I don't never check that shit till I get done yapping it up. Like y'all could not be hearing none of the shit I'm saying. I'm just talking. But that's why I like to check it. But you see, with this computer, bro, I don't even be worried about it. Everything be working good. But with my old laptop, I used to be worried and shit, cause shit used to be, man, I'll make a whole video, that bitch coming out doodle garbage. I'm damn. Damn, that shit crazy. I be high up zips and pipes codeine always. Woke up trying for your bitch, I know she calling. I'm waiting so that enter her jaw's egg.
What would you do if you were president?
Yeah. I would make the world so bright, bro.
Oh yeah, I remember. Hold on. I'm tweeting. I added my speed up, bro. Put that bitch on normal, bro. Yeah, normal. I remember I did that shit because that nigga had that slow ass video game. Had to speed that shit up. That's how I know my attention span low as hell. Couldn't listen to that shit.
What would you do if you were president?
Yeah. I would make the world so bright, bro.
What would you do?
All y'all nigga.
What do you feel like was one of the biggest lessons you had to learn?
Bro, I feel like niggas who be doing shit like that, bro, I feel like they be overdoing it because they think that shit make them look like cool. Like, I kill everybody. Get the fuck out of here, Brody.
Learning then so far in your life?
Yeah, hell yeah, incarceration, that for sure. But don't never take shit for granted, a lot of stuff for granted, like, my mama taught me that, like, and love shit with me while it's here. Like, love the ones who love you while they're here, cause when they leave, you don't realize it. I found my mom deceased when I was like 14.
Yeah.
I don't never think there's nothing wrong with graduating shit.
No, absolutely not, man. I just know that's got to be hectic though, because like,
I'm saying,
you know,
like,
with everything that's popping for you right now.
Yeah, I'm saying like, as in like, young nigga graduating, like, I don't see nothing wrong with it. But hell, what's not cool about going to school?
What the next steps are.
Yeah, you see, and that's what I'm saying. I fucks with baby kid. It's like, bro, if he be doing the real side of him, bro, I be fucked because I be seeing baby kid, he be doing clips and it seemed like his ass being the real him instead of, I'm kill everybody, cut everybody. Like, get the fuck out of here with all that shit. But folks seem like a real ass nigga when he not doing that shit. Cause it's like, motherfuckers be trying to act like school is like lame as hell. Oh, you graduated from school, you a goofy. I ain't gonna cap to you. Motherfuckers try to say Lil Jeff was a goofy because he graduated from school, bro. I see someone say that shit. They be like, nigga, you graduated from school, nigga, you a goofy. Damn. So a nigga can't make their mama proud. They can't make their mama proud. Sound like nah, baby kid is from Atlanta.
In this interview process.
I mean, you really got to catch me in that, but really don't that because I progressed for that stage.
Oh, you don't do that no more.
Hey, yo, squad, what's the drill? Back with another video, man. Baby Kia is the hottest YN in the game right now. He went from ripping and running in the streets to being on his way to running the rap game. This dude didn't just slide into the industry, he crashed straight through it with heat, spitting bars that hit like a punch to the chest. His voice immediately impacted the people, and after blowing up on TikTok, he's taking rap seriously and ready to get it in. His on-screen persona has been cause for controversy, however. Parents, adults, and listeners alike feel like
there you go, Cap. That's what helped him go up, doing all that little weird ass. Oh yeah, I'm a serious that crazy ass shit, bro. I call it that crazy ass shit that he be rapping about, bro. But it's like at the end of the day, that shit all for entertainment. Like y'all could tell, like Sunny raps really be entertainment, bro. Like if you mad at him for rapping about that shit, bro, you should be mad at the Saw movie because his ass be taking inspiration for them weird ass motherfuckers and shit that made that movie. And I love Saw. So it's like, it's just when a motherfucker like this doing it, oh, it's wrong, but it's movies that promote bad shit. You know how many motherfuckers want to be like Tony Montana? Lots of motherfuckers, bro. It's just about, nigga, you supposed to be there as a parent to motherfucking make sure your kid don't follow these niggas that they see on TV and on the internet.
His image could really be detrimental to the younger generation, similar to the effect that Chief Keef had. From praising crash out culture to whipping out whippets, Kia has some folks scared, no cap. But as you look deeper into his story, you will realize that he isn't just the crash dummy that most think he is. So just who is Baby Kia? Is he just another YN?
Yo, what's the word?
Is his image an act? Or is he really misunderstood and actually brilliant? We're gonna find out. So without further ado, let's skip the play and get down to business. Baby Kia's come up starts in the streets of ATL, where the city and its vibe molded him into who he is today.
You're from the West Side, so I understand it.
Nah, I ain't no man.
Oh, you not?
Yeah, nah, bro, stop playing with me, bro.
No, I wasn't trying to, like, I didn't know. Where you from?
I'm from Cleveland.
Okay, yeah, you're from there, so, like, I just know that I won't be able to.
Nah, I'm from Cleveland. Say you from Cleveland, that from there.
Oh, sorry, you're from Cleveland.
Yeah.
Kia was all about that Atlanta grind, learning the moves and so.
Nigga, why? Like, I never understood when motherfuckers be like that. Like, who the fuck is you? Nigga, you from there. You just said you from Cleveland, right? And I said, okay, so you from there. You just said where you was from, nigga. Why the fuck I gotta say Cleveland? You just repeated you from Cleveland. Obviously, I don't gotta say that shit again, nigga. I be hating when them rappers be trying to act tough with the interviewers, bro. Let me be an interviewer, bro. We tweaking, bro. We tweaking, bro. I ain't gonna cap to you. I can have a whole bunch of niggas behind me in the interview, cool as shit. I could be the cameraman, bro. Have 30 niggas behind me, masked up, switches and Draco. I can do the same shit too. And I'm gonna be the nigga interviewing you. So you tweak. I'm gonna have my niggas fuck you up, bro. I'm not even gonna do that, bro. Y'all niggas gonna think y'all gonna play around. I'm gonna be the nigga that motherfucking in control of the interview. Not y'all rappers, bro. Y'all got the game fucked up. Y'all the ones being interviewed.
Broken up game as he bounced around different spots in the A. The city moved wild back then, as did he, picking up lessons from every single block. His mom, straight OG status. She was sharp as a tack with 3 degrees and a heavy-hitting gig at City Hall. She was the backbone, showing Kia how to keep his head on straight even when the streets were knocking.
Mom dude was kind of pretty smart. She got like 3 degrees, so mental state, she really there. Like, she real smart. She worked at City Hall and shit. My mom worked at City Hall. She passed when I turned like 14. And I lived on Cleveland.
Yeah, I see why folks be acting like a tweaker. If I lost my mama, bro, I'd be doing tweaker shit too, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Cause it's like, that shit pretty fucked up, man. No one deserves to lose their mama at a young age. So, all the dumb shit that he doing, I'll give him a pass, bro. It don't mean it's right. But, shit, he going through it, bro.
He pushed the books, always ensuring that he knew that knowledge was power, even if the journey sometimes got messy. When Kia made the jump to Cleveland Ave, where his views on life started to shift, watching folks grind in the industry up close showed him what success looks like before he even touched the mic. School life, man, that was a whole roller coaster.
I went to Cool Elementary, then I went to John Hope, and I moved to Lakewood. From Lakewood, I started going to Price Middle School. From Lakewood, I moved to the West End. Then I was still attending Price, got kicked out of Price.
But every move taught him a little more.
That shit ain't shit on how many schools I went to. I ain't gonna back to you. I went to school in Cal City, in motherfucking Lansing, in motherfucking Chicago, in the hood, folks. Motherfucker, I went to school in Vegas, and I went to multiple schools in the city, multiple schools in Cal City, you feel me? Like, I'm not finna name all of them, but I moved around a lot just because I had a very unstable life growing up.
More about how to navigate life. It also showed him that he had major attitude problems. Even today, with all his success popping off, he's still pushing to get that diploma. As he puts it, graduating ain't nothing to be ashamed of. It's just proof you got something up top. But education wasn't the only thing shaping young Kia. Cars became his first love, way before music entered the picture.
Yeah, the baby part is where you got it right. The name shit, you love me. But it came from the cars, like I was doing that shit. I wore. So, didn't know, I like cars and I like to drive too.
At 9 years old, he caught that automotive fever and it stuck with him. His pops played a major role in this passion, being a hustler in the transportation game and all. And yo, the driving bug hit him young too. Picture it, a frosty morning, his mom's clean Mercedes G300 parked up, rims shining. Baby Kia couldn't resist.
Shower and shit, like, she had, this the first time she ever let me warm the car. Like, I'm like, Mom, let me crank the car. Let me crank the car. And we went around the parking lot. I hit the curb though. I was trying to, like, when I was turning, my hand small, so instead of turning that bit like this, grabbing it, you got to, before you do a complete turn, I got to grab the wheel like 2-3 times.
He hopped.
Yeah, I ain't never take my OG car. I ain't gonna bap to you, man. Cause the reason why I ain't ever take my OG car just because I felt like if I crashed it, it's not the fact about me taking it and she getting on my ass. I just been like, man, if I fuck up my mama only transportation, bro, and we going through it right now, that shit gonna be fucked up, man. Me trying to have a little bit of joyride and her only transportation would not be the smartest move for me, you feel me? So I just waited till I learned how to drive before I did some shit like that, because I knew if my mama car got fucked up, she wasn't getting another car on game. That shit was, she had that old ass car for a good bit.
Then started fiddling with buttons. Next thing you know, he's rolling around the lot, making those turns like a natural. Even when his mom's caught him mid-lap, he kept his cool. That moment, it wasn't just about joyriding. It sparked a real love that never left him.
Fun with the shit. That's where I got the baby Kia and that from. Going crazy, stealing all them kids, having fun. Like, that's just what it was. And then I got the baby Kia, cause I was doing it by myself at first. And I was doing it with some of my partners.
Growing up in Atlanta taught Baby Kia some hard lessons early.
See, that's stealing car shit, bro. I ain't used to do that shit, bro. My dumb ass used to get in the car with the motherfuckers that was doing that shit. Like, I was so fucking stupid, bro. On game, motherfuckers used to go rob the pizza man and shit in middle school. And it's like, shit, I'm like, shit, fuck it. We don't got no car. I don't got no car. They got a car. We ride around in that bitch, bro. But it's like, the shit's stupid. Luckily, I ain't gonna cap. I feel like I just got lots of blessings in my life, bro, where I didn't get, like, locked up. Some niggas get lucky. Some niggas don't get lucky. And they do, the first time they do some bad shit, they ass go to jail.
One thing he learned quick, never take nothing for granted. His mama drilled that into his head, especially about loving people while they're here.
My mama taught me that, like, and love shit with me while it's here. Like, love the ones who love you while they're here, cause when they leave, you gonna realize it.
Which is crazy considering he found his mom deceased when he was just 14 years old.
I found my mom deceased when I was like 14. Yup. Then I got down, Pop took me. But he been in my life shit though, but he came to move in it, man, moved in with.
This is something that will forever impact him and will later make him.
You see, the thing that why he ain't completely fucked up is because he had his pops to step in for him though. Cause they would have sent him to that motherfucking to that Audi home and shit. Oh yeah, bro. Bro says be a ward of the states. Nah, bro, that shit, man, that lifestyle not good, bro. My grandma used to work for that DCFF shit. Boy, them kids was all fucked up in that all they ass fucked up in that motherfucker, bro. And it's not their fault, but it's just like when you just you get taken away from your family because some fucked up shit happened, but then you go to some more fucked up shit, and then you don't get nobody there to, you know, no family to come help you, reach out to you. So now you just a fucked up motherfucker, bro, on game. That's why you be grateful, bro. You got someone to at least where you ain't got to be in that bitch. And that's what really helped him out a lot. Because seeing some shit like that, then going to that shit, oh yeah, he was going to be a menace for sure.
Him numb to loss and the pain that the streets would bring him later down the line. Life came at him with challenges, particularly during his teenage years. Freedom hit different when you're young. Too much of it can lead you astray. See, that's when things really started to shift. Like he says, them 2 years served as a grace period where he was testing the waters and learning what the world was about, sometimes the hard way.
What do you feel like were some of the circumstances that led to you jumping off the porch when you were 13 then?
Free time and freedom. It was a lot of freedom. Too much freedom on God. And parents like, nigga, what the hell you mean? Stay your ass now. Come in the house at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock who?
I ain't gonna cap to you. That do be a big part in why motherfuckers do that shit. But it depends. I feel like I looked at things differently just because I grew up around the street. Like that's all I know. But it's like the shit that I seen, bro. I seen people going in and out of jail, this, that, and the third. Like lots of shit that happened. Then the people, you feel me, that my mama was with, man, you know, they used to hit my mama and shit when I was a little kid. And it's like, bro, all that shit used to happen because the trap going bad. Niggas don't got no money. The worst thing you want to deal with is a broke nigga with no money and the trap going bad. Them niggas be tweaking. But it's like all that shit made me be like, man, I don't want this shit, bro. I don't want to deal with this shit. Niggas getting locked up, all this shit. So I saw that shit at a young age. Be like, man, this shit not cool. But also I had my grandma in my ear telling me like, man, I ain't want to disappoint my grandma. My grandma used to see the shit my mama and her boyfriend and my dad was doing this shit. You feel me? My dad was her boyfriend at the time, you feel me? But she see that shit, she disappointed, bro. And I didn't want my grandma to be disappointed at me like she was disappointed at my mama and them. So that was a big part that made me, you feel me, not do shit. I remember one time a girl in high school asked me, why you don't smoke weed? I told her straight up, just because I don't want to disappoint my grandma. Shit. But once I realized that smoking weed ain't gonna disappoint my grandma, because if my grandma disappointed about smoking weed, she gonna have to be a little bit disappointed. But all that other shit, I was like, I got you, grandma. I ain't gonna make you sad with all that other shit.
Although he was a young buck, bro was ripping and running the streets with his little crew and getting into all kinds of stuff. This would be the beginning of his crash out campaign. Fueled by the pain of his mother being gone and being hit with the gift and curse of freedom,
what's the word?
life was like an open world game to bro. GTA type of vibes, you feel me? The streets schooled baby Kia fast. He learned real quick that not everybody calling you bro has your back. That lesson stuck, and to this day, he stays sharp when it comes to spotting fake love. All those experiences gave him street smarts, the kind that let him read people in situations like a pro. He figured out how to move smarter, think ahead, and most importantly, keep it 100 with himself.
What do you feel like was one of the biggest lessons you had to learn then so far in your life?
I learned that as long as you a real nigga, bro, you gonna be respected. And I tell people this shit all the time, bro. Listen, I didn't never have to be no gangbanger and no thug for motherfuckers to respect me in the hood. And when I say respect, that means niggas don't treat you like a goofy. If a motherfucker don't treat you like a goofy in Chicago, that mean they respect you. Because if someone don't respect you, they treat you like a goofy. It's just how it go, man. That's just how the world be. But you just being a real nigga, stand on what you believe, and don't be no fake ass nigga. Niggas gonna respect you, but you can't be a bitch, bro. You gotta at least know how to scrap. If you can't beat a nigga ass, bro, niggas ain't gonna respect you, bro. That's how it be, bro. Like niggas respected me just because they know, man. If they talk shit to me, bro, bro, we gotta scrap, and niggas respect that, bro. You get to whooping niggas asses at school, bro, you gonna get respect, bro. I'm telling you, bro, just be a real nigga, bro. Everybody go fuck with you, bro. Be that real nigga that if someone fuck with you, bro, you whoop their ass, bro. And niggas can't fight. You would think they could fight, bro. They can't fight, bro. So it's like once you start telling you, bro, they gonna respect you way more, bro. I just got my respect, bro, for beating niggas ass and posted the video on the internet. Literally, bro. Literally, I still got some of the videos. I used to post them bitches, bro. That shit was, I like that shit, bro. I like that shit.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Incarceration. That for sure.
Seeing how a lot of his peers was out here bumming, it really helped him discover one of his biggest pet peeves, broke fools. He can't stand when homies had more grams than dollars and ain't want to do nothing with their life but play the game all day. Funny thing is, music wasn't even a part of the plan for him though. Unlike most rappers who dream about blowing up since they were kids, Kia didn't even see himself in the game. I never thought I'd be a rapper, he said. It's crazy, right? Even though he was surrounded by homies already making moves in music, that only made him more hesitant to jump in at first. It wasn't until later that he realized the mic was his calling.
How did you cultivate your sound? Because it's very distinct.
My biggest inspiration is really my bros. I ain't gonna lie. My pop. Keep it real.
Shit, the only reason why I tried to dibble and dabble into rapping was my homie, bro. That's the only reason, gang. And I'm not being a rapper, bro. That shit not for me, bro. I tried it, bro. Shit, I accomplished more than lots of these niggas off my rapper shit. I made like $1,200 off my EP. Shit, not a lot, but you know, off a nigga that don't rap, bro. Shit, that's pretty good.
Okay. They were doing this shit before me.
Everything changed through a simple moment in the studio, though. The first studio session opened something unexpected. This came out of nowhere, Kia reflects. From there, it was daily practice, steady improvement until something clicked.
So who took you to your first studio session then, where you actually recorded it?
Shit, he right here, nigga, looking at him. It's his studio time. They can call him like, hey, bro. Hey, who the hell this little nigga is and rapping on these studio? Hey, yo, studio time.
When it comes to his ADHD diagnosis, Kia keeps it 100. Unlike some people who self-diagnose, he got that professional confirmation. But peep how he approaches it. He doesn't see it as something to fix. He views it as a part of what made him who he is today. That's what got me.
I ain't gonna bap to you. Now listen, man. Now you could do what you want to do, bro. But you don't want to have no disorder or nothing on your record, bro. If it's truly something that's like making you where you can't function and all that shit, that's a different ball game. But if you feel like, oh, you just be a little bit off, let me go do this, let me go do that, or you know, because lots of people got ADHD, bro. I ain't gonna bap to you, and they some niggas get diagnosed, some niggas don't. But I feel like niggas that don't get diagnosed is better off, you feel me? Just because, listen, you don't want that shit. Like, that shit affect you being able to get, you know, shit. It could be certain jobs, bro. It could affect you, motherfucker, being able to legally carry a gun. Like, you don't want to put you feel me, nothing on your mental. Like, you don't want to get nothing on your record, bro. Don't go to no mental asylums. Don't do none of that shit, bro. Don't get put on no prescription for no depression. None of that shit, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro, because when you put that shit on your record, bro, they look at you differently, bro. Trying to tell you, bro. That's why they be trying to not let certain niggas get guns once they get that mental shit, bro. My cousin right now, dang, he a normal ass nigga, but folks ass went to some shit, said he was depressed or whatever, folks. They ain't trying to let him get the guns. Come on, bro. You don't want to do this shit, bro, and don't try to act crazy either. That's another thing too. Y'all little dumb niggas in school want to act crazy, want to act like y'all got what the fuck, bipolar or whatever the fuck. Y'all want to act. Y'all want to be tweakers. Let them put that shit on your record that you something wrong with you, bro, and you got a mental problem like that. You want to keep on tweaking out in school, but will not be able to get a gun, bro. On game, they send your ass out of school because your ass acted crazy. You would not be able to legally get you a gun. I know some niggas too that did that shit. Not actually act crazy, but bug up a niggas tweak out. They can't get a gun. So don't do that shit, bro. Don't play. Don't let niggas get you thinking you got problems in your head.
Me here, he explains, talking about how he's learning to adjust rather than change completely.
Progress for you, or is that something you've actually...
but I ain't trying to too much fix it, though, because that's what got me here. But I'm adjusting it, but I ain't trying to stop it. I ain't trying to fix it either.
Having ODD, however, has given him more challenges in life when it comes to respecting authority and taking critiques from others. Although it has hindered him in some ways, in other ways it helped him because it taught him to be self-reliant.
Like, graduating, like, I don't see nothing wrong with it. What the hell was not cool about going to school? I mean, like, not even going to school and not cool about graduating, at least have a diploma. Like, it's fun to show for it that you ain't slow. Instead of just saying, I'm not slow.
Now, I applaud you for keep it going.
I ain't gonna capture you, but I honestly feel like graduating from school don't make you no smarter, bro. I look at school as, nigga, the reason why I was able to get my motherfucking diploma is because I was capable of listening. And that's all, bro. If you capable of listening to what the fuck the teacher tell you, bro, then you're smart. And like, I don't look at it like that though, because it's like, nigga, you's a good listener. You good at following and listening. That's why you could get good grades, my nigga. That's why I was able. If I didn't follow and listen to the teacher, I would not be able to get good grades. So that's all I look at it as. Like, and it's like, bro, I could do all that shit on my own. All the shit that they taught me in school, I could have learned that shit on my own. Let's be real now. Instead, I just learned it from the teacher. That's all it is. It don't mean you smart. I hate it when motherfuckers be like, oh, this, that. If you don't got your diploma, like, bro, I got my diploma, bro. Niggas be thinking I don't got my diploma because I be talking shit about school. Bro, I got my diploma, bro. I graduated on game.
At it, man. Yeah, go ahead and finish that shit, bro.
As a rapper and new celebrity, his approach to growth stays real. When dealing with supporters, he keeps it straight. He says, we all regular people, we just doing different things and got different living statuses. That humility comes from understanding both sides of the fence. He ain't trying to act differently just cause success hit. Instead, he focuses on being authentic while setting healthy boundaries.
Lil Twin, I ain't know, I'm at the end of the day, shit, we all regular people and shit, but shit, we not all the same. Like, we just got different living statuses, you feel me? That's all, probably. Some of us are more known by other people, that's all. Feel me? We ain't really got no different than no other nigga, for real. Shit, just screaming nigga name real quick. Okay, yeah, probably do get busted and be got on some weird shit.
Interacting with supporters showed him another level of personal growth. His favorite moment? Meeting a young supporter with similar challenges who's connected with his story and music. These moments remind him why authenticity matters. Like he says to his supporters, be yourself and nobody else. When it comes to handling fame, Kia developed his own philosophy. He keeps it real about needing space sometimes, but always shows respect. Just read the room, he advises people wanting to approach him. This balance between accessibility and boundaries shows how much he's grown in handling this public persona. And he's only just getting started, which is really intriguing, and I want to see how he grows from here. 2024 been hitting different for Baby Kia. Straight up dominating them streaming platforms, Spotify and Apple Music showing them numbers in millions. Every track he dropping making waves, proving that he ain't just another rapper in the game. And his latest single, that joint got critics talking and playlists eating it up, showing Atlanta got something special on their hands. What's different about Kia is how he views his rise though. Despite blowing up in just about 2 months, he keeps it grounded. Fame is just a feeling, he explains, staying connected to his roots.
Everybody knows of it. Fame is really, to me, that shit just like a feeling, like or a thing. Like fame is really nothing. It's just like fame is just like being rich. He say I'm rich. You're rich is not wealthy. Rich ain't. Rich is a feeling, man.
Even with all the attention, he still walks in his neighborhood, still hits the same spots. It's the authenticity making his success hit different. The way his sound has evolved tells its own story. Coming up, he was giving raw street narratives, but now my boy elevated that whole style. He ain't just rapping, he crafting bars filled with morbid wordplay that got everybody paying attention. But peep game, while he polished up his sound, he ain't never lost that authentic touch that got him here. That's what the critics keep pointing out, how he keeping it real while pushing his art forward. Looking at everything that Baby Kia accomplished in his short time, from the streaming numbers to sold out shows, from evolving his sound to building up industry connections, it's clear we are watching the rise of a hip hop new voice. He ain't just participating in the game, he changing how it's played. But everything isn't all peaches and cream, man. While people can respect his grind and come up, there is no ignoring his image and what it means to the new generation of kids coming up today. Baby Kia is no motivational speaker by any means.
What would you do if you were president?
I would make the world so fucking right, bro.
What would you do?
Like, oh yeah. Don't start by everybody who start like shit. Like, y'all gotta make me president. I'ma help y'all. Every off, we smacking shit.
In his interviews, he has glorified.
He talking about every op against the USA. If he was the president, he gonna kill all their ass. That shit kind of crazy, bro. Still, bro. Why the fuck? Come on, bro. Nigga, you don't gotta say. You know that shit was dumb to say, bro. He know that shit was stupid to say. I'm pretty sure he know that shit was dumb. Like, but he know that shit what the internet wanna hear.
The use of galaxy gas, which is an extremely dangerous illegal substance that has the youngins in a chokehold while causing pretty much immediate brain damage. This causes critics to really question, was he chosen by the industry to push this new form of destructive behavior? He is the new face of the YN crash outs while having music that could easily serve as the soundtrack. The face twitches and the acting as if he is possessed has some parents concerned about the way his in-video persona will influence the youth. However, when you catch his interviews, he doesn't exemplify that type of behavior the same way. So with all that being said, it's really hard to label bruh a mere crash out until he actually wows out on camera or catches a case or something of that nature. I'm not wishing that on him at all, but when you compare his life to that of an NBA youngboy, it's clear that YB will be the real crash out in that case. At this moment, I think Baby Kia is a youngin' who found himself thrusted into fame based on a persona that captivated the masses, and now he can't stop. It's what's paying the bills and getting his...
I mean, everyone could anyone with common sense know his ass is just doing this shit just like, come on, bro. That's why I be trying to tell niggas. I hope niggas don't be that slow, bro. Like, that's why I said, Baby Kia, in the beginning, I said, folks say it's smart when he not trying to do all that extra shit.
His homies out the hood. The image is definitely destructive, but if the same kids that look at the video actually watch his interviews, I think they could learn a thing or two. Shouts out to the young king. For now, I will call him a brilliant young man with possible crash out potential.
A brilliant young man with possible crash out potential. I mean, that's a good way to explain Baby Kia, man. If you fucks with this video, which I know you do if you watch this shit all the way through, go ahead and go fuck with another motherfucking video. And don't forget to what? Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you never miss out on any content like this. Go! I gotta go get me some water, man. I'm dehydrated, bro. Appreciate it, my boy. I gotta go get me some water real fast, bro. Oh, shit. We get the water. Bro, I seen something on TikTok. Someone said, bro, ain't no bitch gonna like a nerd. You know why that shit funny? Because the bitches that think this shit be nerdy be the same hoes that give me this shit. They give me this shit. You feel me? Some street. I gotta do what I be doing before I do it, bro. I don't just type it in no more, because when I just type in Swiss rappers and all that shit, like the UK, the shit don't be popping up how I want it. So how I found out that Twin S and all that shit, I actually do a deep dive, go look into Reddit and all that shit. You feel me? And when I look on Reddit, but I'm gonna check it. Oh, you got someone? Who is it? I don't know if I could do the reading shit with them niggas, bro. I be at least the reason why I fuck with the UK. I'll check it out, bro. I'm gonna check it out on the next stream. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna check it out, bro. I'll read the subtitles. But that shit, I be liking it. Be fun trying to understand the UK, because the UK is like they speaking what we speaking, but the shit kind of different at the same time. So the shit be fun because it's like you could kind of understand you could mostly understand what they saying, but then they say some shit. You're like, nigga, what the fuck? What the fuck is this nigga talking about? And then the what the fuck? The UK, they ass be talking motherfucking like proper as hell. I ain't gonna cap to you. If you react to UK rap Central C, now I understand Central C. Like Central C is really the only UK rapper I listen to. Cause I can actually understand him, bro. I fucks with Central C. He really be making hits. I ain't gonna back to you, man. Central C really game changing with the shit. And I remember I was playing Central C around the females, bro. They laugh at me when I play Central C. I be like, damn, that shit crazy. That shit crazy. But they still listen to it. And I play it. That's why I tell people, bro, just be yourself, bro. I learned, bro, with these females, bro. Females would think shit nerdy based off of what they think, bro. And then you be whatever the fuck you want. And I promise you, bro, if you a real nigga, bro, they ain't gonna give a fuck, bro. Females give, bro, a female give me a Naruto cup. She be like, yeah, I got you some of that nerdy shit. They joke around about it. But they still, man, they'll fuck with the nerdy shit if you a real nigga. Music is just hard to understand on everything, but it ain't that good. You see, I don't be liking music that I can't understand for real. That shit be like, it's like, I don't even really listen to it. Cause me, bro, personally, bro, I'll keep it 100. The only time I like to read while watching something, the other UK rapper was kind of hard for me to understand when they was talking about some shit, I don't know. But I ain't gonna cap to you. You finna laugh. The accent, bro, they ass be talking too proper. They ass be talking proper as hell, bro. And it's like, bro, what the fuck Central C said, motherfucking, them boys outside. He said the boys in blue outside problem solving. Nigga, did you just say the police out here problem solving? That shit is crazy as hell. Like, why would you say that shit, bro? Problem solving, my nigga? These niggas. Man, why the fuck y'all barking? Let me check these cameras. Y'all ass out here barking and shit, bro. This is why you gotta have cameras, bro. So you don't gotta get up and walk around and shit, bro. What the fuck is snow outside? Man, this some bullshit. It's snow outside, my niggas. It's snow on top of my car. Snow in the grass. Snow on the... This shit crazy, bro. It's snowing, bro. Chicago. This shit crazy. I just came from outside like motherfucking 2 hours ago. How the fuck is snow on the ground? This is why I hate it out here, gang. This is why I hate it, bro. 1 second it'd be no snow on the ground. Now it's snow all up on the I don't even got a snow brush, my nigga. Last time it snowed randomly, I had to use the mop. That's the only thing I had because I don't use a broom. I just vacuum. Gang. I ain't gonna cap to you. Vacuuming. I feel vacuuming is more better than sweeping anyway. It's way more effective. You feel me? So only thing I got is a mop and a vacuum. So I can't use no broom. So I had to mop my car on game. They was looking at me like retarded, bro. That shit was crazy. I'm tired of this cold weather, bro. That's why I need to work hard, bro. Cause I ain't gonna survive out here, bro, in this cold ass weather, bro. My body can't handle it, bro. I feel my knees, bro, cause I got bad knees, gang. I fucked up my knee when I was younger in gym. That shit hurt. Bro. And it's like, then I fucked up my knee playing football. And it's like, when I kept on fucking up my knee, I'm finna, basically, how I find the videos to react to is, hold on, let's do this shit, bro. Because what be popping up on this how I really been getting the good videos, bro. I'm doing it. All right, here we go right here. Here we go right here. Everybody know about Fredo Bang, but do y'all know about his closest homie that passed away? If you don't know, well, you finna find out about it today. Well, we finna find out about it together because I honestly don't know about it either.
Do you feel like being a rapper is a dangerous job?
That's the dangerous job in the world. That's what they saying.
I never heard of folks.
On the warm evening of September 20th, 2022, the quiet of the Sherwood Place apartment in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, was shattered by a burst of gunfire. For residents, the sound was very alarming. but not unfamiliar. A reminder of the aggression that had become a troubling undercurrent in the city streets. As the echoes faded, Stanley Wright, better known to his fans as 77 Hardaway, lay motionless in the parking lot. In the heart of Baton Rouge, where music pulses with the raw energy of the streets, Stanley Wright, known as 77 Hardaway, was more than just a rapper. He was a voice for those who lived in the struggles he rhymed about. A storyteller whose words echoed the reality of life in his city. His music, often intense and unfiltered, became anthems for listeners who found truth in his gritty, poetic narratives. The youngest of 7 siblings, Stanley's rap name carried a deeply personal meaning. The 7 honored his place in his family, while Hardaway was inspired by NBA legend Penny Hardaway, his favorite basketball player growing up. Throughout his career, 77 Hardaway's collaborations spoke volumes. Teaming up with Fredo Bang, a friend and fellow Baton Rouge native, he contributed to tracks that reverberated with a shared understanding of their world.
Well, maybe I don't know about him because I don't really listen to Fredo Bang. I don't listen to Fredo Bang guys like that either. And Fredo Bang, he actually a decent rapper. Like a couple songs I fuck with, but I don't listen to Fredo Bang like that. I ain't gonna bap to you. So that's probably why I don't know about him. Because I'm like, damn, folks says rapping did songs with Fredo, and I still don't know about him.
The track, Lately, from Fredo Bang's album, In the Name of G, 77 Hardaway's verse carried the weight of survival, a testament to their bond and the unspoken code of loyalty that bound them.
Yeah, that's one.
He got in September of last year. Were you guys close?
Yeah, definitely.
His solo projects also showcased his artistry. In 2020, he released Hardaway Boulevard, an album featuring songs like Up Forever and Pain, where he delved into the themes of loss, resilience, and the unbreakable spirit that defined him. That same year, his mixtape, 7X, presented tracks such as Against the Wall and 400 Years.
Oh, this shit must have happened around the George Floyd time. It's like, I ain't gonna cap to you. Every rapper damn near tried to capitalize off doing riots and that George Floyd shit. And the only motherfucker that really succeeded was motherfucking Lil Baby. I ain't gonna bap you with the protests and shit, because lots of motherfuckers try to talk about protest rights and shit. That shit didn't really go in their favor for real.
Each song carrying the weight of his experiences, his fears, and his unyielding drive to rise above. In Baton Rouge, Louisiana, where the music world often reflects the city streets, one collective stands as a force of raw authenticity. Top Boy Gorilla, or TBG, known for...
I ain't gonna cap that shit, bro. Still like kind of, that shit sound gay as hell, bro. Top Boy and Bottom Boy, like adding the gorilla behind the shit gonna damn near make it worse. I ain't gonna bap to you. Top Boy and Bottom Boy Gorilla. Like, what the fuck? Do they not know? Like, bro, in the gay community, they be saying that shit, bro. They a top and a bottom. That shit, bro, they should have thought about that name.
For their unapologetic lyrics and gritty storytelling, TBG's artists paint a vivid portrait of the struggle and survival they know firsthand. For them, music isn't just an art. It's a form of expression forged by the streets, a survival story told in verses that resonate deeply with those who understand the harsh realities of their world. But TBG's rise hasn't come without conflict. Their long-standing feud with Never Broke Again, led by NBA Youngboy, has intensified over the years, evolving from musical competition to some...
Don't Ain't NBA just like his little record label? I mean, I guess it could be a game, but I thought it was like 4K Trey or some shit like that.
Something far more personal and, at times, violent. Diss tracks have given voice to the rivalry, but off the record, real lives are at stake. And for members of TBG, the lines between success and survival is often razor thin. Throughout his career, 7-7 Hardaway poured himself into his work, creating tracks like Treason and G Money Flow that resonated deeply with fans. But as his star rose, so did the shadows around him. His connection to TBG and the powerful associations he carried drew both admiration and attention, friends and foes. In Baton Rouge, the boundaries between success and danger often blurred. And for 7-7 Hardaway, his career, connections, and rising fame would ultimately set him on a path that led to tragedy.
On my song Treason, like I had to do that.
Yeah, you
on that, like that niggas, like I'm talking.
You talking.
But I know that I had to take a lot of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
In the heart of Baton Rouge, where loyalty runs deep,
Why the niggas
and
start
alliances are forged in fire.
I hate it when they be blopping out all the words and shit when the niggas curse every fucking sentence. We can't even understand the nigga when he cursing a whole bunch.
7-7 Hardaway found a guiding voice in Little Ivy, one of the founders of the Top Boy Guerrilla Collective. Their bond went beyond music. It was built on trust and shared admiration. Little Ivy recognized Seven on trust.
Why is he holding, bro, like that, bro? Why is his hand like? What is going on in this picture, bro? I'm not finished.
And shared admiration. Little Ivy recognized Seven's potential early on and planned to make him the first artist officially signed under TBG. It was a vision of success that promised to change the trajectory of both their lives. But the streets of Baton Rouge have a way of derailing even the best laid plans. Little Ivy's life was tragically cut short. The loss was more than personal for Seven. It was a turning point. Just 1 month after Ivy's passing, Seven, at a young age, was arrested and sentenced to juvenile life in prison. For a young man already grappling with loss, incarceration became another harsh reality of life in South Baton Rouge. Seven spent over 5 years behind bars, serving a total of 5 years and 3 months before his release in 2010.
Damn, bro. I ain't gonna catch you. This is why I don't be trying to do nothing that's gonna get me in jail, because I'm not trying to spend that much time around a bunch of niggas locked up in a cell. Like, I don't want to do that shit, bro. That's enough to make me not want to live a life of crime. I ain't gonna back to you.
At the age of 21.
Well, when Ivy died, I went to jail.
Yeah.
The same month Ivy died, I went to jail. No, Ivy died April 2005. I went to jail May 2005.
Yeah.
So when I went to jail, like I ain't never really write a whole bunch of music in jail. I just wrote every time I hear something that inspired me, just to stay polished, if I say, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
In the tangled web of Baton Rouge's rap scene, alliances and rivalries can be as terminal as they are influential. 7-7 Hardaway was part of Top Boy Guerrilla, a collective entrenched in an ongoing war with Bottom Boy Guerrilla and NBA, an empire made famous by rapper NBA Youngboy. What began as a creative kinship between NBA Youngboy and TBG rappers, including Garrett Burton, known as G Money, quickly devolved into a bitter feud. Once close collaborators, the relationship between NBA
I ain't gonna cap. That's how it always be though, bro. All the motherfuckers that be the biggest op, bro, they be the closest motherfuckers at one point, bro. Those are motherfuckers you hate the most because you actually was cool with them and now you're not cool with them. So it's like you don't fuck with them even more because of that shit.
Young Boy and G Money soured over time. Tensions exploded after an interview in which G Money bragged about having been involved with Young Boy's sister.
He mad about his sister too, though.
About his sister?
Yeah, I had her a long time ago.
No.
The personal dig was a spark in
his ass looked at the camera because he knew he was doing some devilish work. He knew when he looked at it, he like, yup, I'm making him mad with this one.
a room full of gasoline, intensifying an already volatile situation. On September 10th, 2017, the feud turned disastrous. G Money was shot and hit outside a studio. Authorities later charged NBA affiliate NBA PAP with the crime. But the damage had already been done. G Money's passing marked the beginning of a gory chapter in the rivalry between TBG and NBA, a conflict that would spill over into the streets, music, and social media alike. 77 Hardaway, grieving the loss of his friend and fellow artist, took to Instagram to reflect on the tragedy. He confirmed that G Money had never wanted the tension to escalate to bloodshed, but his passing served as a grim turning point. The loss of G Money in 2017 was only the beginning of a...
I mean, when niggas dissing and shit, I know they know what come with this shit. He probably wasn't expecting Young Boy to do that shit because he be like, man, folks ass a goofy. Young Boy and them peoples, they ain't like that, you feel me? His peoples ain't like that. But they I guess they was like that, you feel me? That's what he probably wasn't expecting. But he knew what come with this lifestyle.
Dark period for TBG. Just months later, on November 26th of that same year, TBG suffered another devastating blow. Boulevard Quick, another key figure in the group, was shot and hit. For 77 Hardaway, the passing of Boulevard Quick was personal, a wound that deepened his commitment to the streets and fueled the ongoing feud with their rivals. In one of his songs, Seven openly expressed how Quick's passing drove him and his fellow TBG members to take a more active role in the escalating conflict, signaling a turning point in their war with NBA and BBG. The tension wasn't just confined to the streets. It spilled over onto social media, where Seven became infamous for his public disses. Whenever an NBA or BBG affiliate was attacked, 77 Hardaway was often among the first to taunt them. His Instagram live sessions became a battleground where his words cut as deeply as the violence playing out in real life. After NBA Youngboy's brother, B-Way Youngie, was shot, Seven wasted no time mocking him during a live broadcast, adding fuel to the already raging fire. The rivalry grew bloodier with every hit. BBG member Baby Joe became a frequent target, reportedly surviving multiple shootings.
They said folks became a frequent target. They was hitting folks' ass up. Yup, there he go. Fop, 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 fop. Damn, folks said it's lots of niggas that they be saying be getting hit up and they ass always be surviving. Fulio was one of those niggas. That's why everybody thought Fulio was gonna survive because he got hit up so many times. It's like, yeah, this nigga finna survive.
Attempts. After one such attack, Seven hinted at his own involvement on social media, further solidifying his role as both a combatant.
Bro, I ain't gonna capture you, man. You see, I'm scared of jail. So since I'm scared of jail, bro, if I smoke someone, do any of it, bro, I'm not doing that shit on the internet, bro. Not putting it on the internet, bro, because I am not trying to motherfucking go to jail, bro. So that's the last thing. If I'm really involved in some shit, boy, that's the last thing I'm gonna do is talk about it on the internet. Why? because I don't want to go to jail. You feel me?
And provocateur in this dangerous game of retribution. His loyalty to TBG extended beyond music and into deeply personal conflicts, including a long-standing tension with Baton Rouge rap legend, Boosie Badass. Boosie had once been close friends with Lil Ivy, the founder of TBG.
Bro, they both got that, bro, diabolical, bro. They had the most diabolical phase back then, bro. Boosie and his shit, bro. The worst phase I ever seen in my life.
BG. But rumors suggested their relationship had soured before Lil Ivy's untimely passing. This alleged rift left a shadow over Boosie's connection to TBG, fueling an animosity among its members. For Seven, this animosity was palpable. When Boosie was shot in the leg during a visit to Dallas, Texas, on November 14, 2020, Seven wasted no time mocking him on social media. His posts, filled with laughter and taunts, were a clear signal that the bad blood between TBG and Boosie wasn't just history. It was personal.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna catch it. You seem like the niggas that always be talking shit like that, they always end up getting them niggas eventually. Then they end up being able to say the same shit about you. That's why I be like, bro, just keep it quiet, do what you gotta do, and you feel me? You more likely to survive.
And it was ongoing. Seven's street reputation was as infamous as his music. In his song, he openly admitted to carrying out hits alongside
Appreciate it, my
Yoshi,
boy.
a notorious TBG enforcer whose name was synonymous with aggressive behavior in Baton Rouge. Their lyrics blurred the line.
Hey, I heard Yoshi, he was really sliding, bro. Folks says he was trying to get YoungBoy, like, if YoungBoy would have passed away, it was going to be because of this guy. Him being gone, YoungBoy really safe now. He's safe now. He had to worry about this guy right here.
Lines between artist expression and real-life confession, painting a vivid picture of a life steeped in danger and retaliation. Despite the threats he faced and the enemies he made, 7-7 Hardaway didn't shy away from confrontation. He moved through Baton Rouge openly, a bold choice in a city where rivalries often turned terminal. On social media, he flaunted his defiance, posting about how he wasn't hiding from his enemies. But living so boldly came with a price. And for 7-7 Hardaway, the cost would eventually prove fatal.
From the time I walk out my house, you hear me? From the time I walk out, it ain't promised that you gonna make it back in there. You gotta move discreet, or you just got to. Everything gotta be calculated. You gotta make calculated steps, my nigga. Cause I know I move good as. You guys, some niggas, I brag about how good I move. You hear me?
One prevailing theory suggests that his strong affiliation with the Top Boy Guerrilla Collective may have contributed to his tragic end. While no direct links have been confirmed by authorities, many suspect that these rivalries cast a long shadow over 7-7 Hardaway's life and career. Rest in peace, 7-7 Hardaway.
Damn. That shit was crazy, bro. That's what I'm saying. Niggas would say all this shit, talk shit. It's like, I know how to move. If something happened to him, that's why I be like, bro, don't never be bragging, doing all that shit, say shit like that, because it's like, when you do all that shit on the internet, the same shit end up happening to you, bro. So it's just like, don't put that energy out there. Don't even put that type of energy out there, you feel me? Don't do that shit at all. You can thank it, bro, but don't try to put that energy out there. But if you watch this video all the way through, I know your ass fucking with another motherfucking video, so go ahead and go watch another motherfucking video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you never miss out on any content like this. Go! Whew. We just hit 1 hour at 2 videos, so both of them bitches was long. So I did yap it up for a little second. Did yap it up. someplace go in always. Always.
Dangerous for black people to be in after dark? Did you know there are still places
They catch one of y'all niggas out there, they gonna fuck y'all up. I ain't gonna back to you. You know some sundown towns still exist. Yeah, currently in 2024. And we finna watch a video letting us know where us people of color should not be when the sun go down. Cause if you out there on your own risk. I ain't gonna back to you.
Did you know there are still places in the U.S. that are very dangerous for black people to be in after dark?
Hell yeah.
Sundown towns refer to communities in the United States that historically practiced racial segregation by systematically excluding non-white individuals, especially African Americans, from staying within the town after dark. These towns enforced both written and unwritten rules to prevent non-white people from residing or remaining inside town limits after sunset. Such towns were prevalent in the 1800s and early 1900s, and they weren't only limited to the South.
Man, bro, I swear to God, bro, if I was a time traveler, bro, I would get 2 switchies. Load up, both of them bitches, 30s. Fuck it, slap drums in them bitches. Boy, I'm coming. The whole KK down. I'm gonna save the whole world with a switchy.
They spread across the entire country.
Yep.
In these towns, it was common to see signs that warned, "Don't let the sun go down on you here." These signs would threaten non-white people to leave before.
Man, are y'all scared because y'all can't see us in the dark, nigga? You can't see us in the dark, so now you wanna, okay, I know the truth.
Nightfall.
I'm just fucking
if they
around.
Didn't, they faced threats of violence, arrest, and even the possibility of being lynched.
I feel very uncomfortable, yeah. Very uncomfortable.
Why the fuck are you there, bucko? Why the fuck? You see, I would not be in no place like that. I never in my fucking life. I ain't gonna cap to you, bro. Me personally, bro, I feel more comfortable in the hood, and I tell people this shit all the time. My first ever house was in Gary, Indiana, bro. My first ever, you feel me? And it's like, motherfucker be like, oh, you going to the hood, this, that, and that. I'm like, I'd rather be in the hood than be inside some white ass area that I don't know. On game. You feel me? Just like that.
While you'd expect this type of racism to be a thing of the past, the reality is sundown towns still exist today. In fact, there's been a disturbing pattern across the United States in recent years. Young black men are being lured to isolated rural communities, only to vanish or be found dead. But despite growing evidence, the existence of modern-day sundown towns remains a controversial topic, as many still want to dismiss it as a thing of the past. However, the testimonies of numerous black Americans reveal otherwise. In this video, we'll be talking about several places in the U.S. that are still considered sundown towns today, along with recent cases involving black individuals in these areas. So give this video a like to show your support, subscribe for similarly insightful content, and let's begin this haunting journey. Number 1, Vidor, Texas.
Like pretty much everybody I know in Texas that's black tells me, do not go to Vidor, Texas. I'm like, okay. Yet here I was in Vidor, Texas.
Vidor is one of the most notorious modern-day examples of a sundown town. Historically a hub for the Ku Klux Klan.
I ain't gonna cat to you. Texas just sound like a racist ass place still to me. Like when I hear someone be like Texas, I be scared. I'm automatically assuming anywhere in Texas, but they ass be racist. But I went to Texas, so you feel me? Like if you go to Houston, like the big cities, you good. I'm not going to no unknown ass city in Texas, bro, because I already know how they get out there.
The town maintained its all-white status for decades. Despite reports of efforts for change, Vidor is a town that still remains unsafe for black people today. The town has a reputation for racial hostility, and though no laws are on the books banning black residents, unwritten rules and social pressures linger. Recently, a trucker found himself in a terrifying situation when he delivered a load to Vidor. Watch as he shares this horrible encounter.
So I get to the place, I'm not giving names of companies or anything like that, but while I'm driving to the place, I see trailer parks, I see a bunch of Confederate flags. I saw a doll of a black man, it was just a doll, wrapped in a Confederate flag hanging from a tree by its neck. That's the type of stuff I saw.
I ain't gonna back to you, man. That's why when I take road trips to the South, I tell my homies, because I listened to my homie one time, bro. His ass be like, oh, go to this gas station, it's closer. I'm telling him, no, but I listen to the nigga because I like to give niggas a chance so I can tell they ass they dumb as hell. So we went there. The gas station had 2 pumps, dark as hell, had some old ass music playing. Like, why is old ass music playing and no one here? It looked like a racist ass place. I went out to try to pump the gas. They didn't have no Apple Pay thing, no thing. You had to put the chip in, do that. No. I heard some noise and shit. I ran back in my car on gang, and I had my gun because I'm not finna play with them white folks. I hopped right back on the E-way, and then, like I tell people, bro, when you taking a road trip, only stop at truck stops. Only stop at truck stops, you feel me? Because if you get gas at some random gas station, you never know where you at. Truck stops, 9 times out of 10, you feel me, ain't gonna, it probably might be some people that feel some way about you there, but you ain't gonna never have to go through, oh, they gonna take you to the back because there's people coming in and out the truck stops 24/7, all different types of races. People got to spend the night out there. And truck stops always got bathrooms, and they got, like, most of the time, like a little fast food spot connected. So I always stop at truck stops, never gas stations when taking road trips.
In Vidor, Texas, which led me to believe that the reputation was fairly earned. I get there, the security guard says, oh, hey, we got a code red. The guy gets on the phone, is like, hey, I can't, I don't want to be responsible for this guy's safety. Let me go ahead and find somebody because we stopped taking loads at 4 o'clock. But I'll get somebody over here from the other side of the plant. Tell them to hang on. So I hang on. I'm doing what I got to do. Finally, somebody comes by about 15 minutes later. The guy said, let me hurry up and get you unloaded. He quickly gets me unloaded. And they say, dude, you might want to get up out of here as soon as possible. We're at sundown. You want to leave here now. Don't stop until you at least get to Beaumont. I was like, okay. He was like, no, seriously. I said, well, what about the police? Why aren't the police there? Police turn a blind eye. I was like, okay, well.
The police down there fuck with you inside those type of areas, bro. That's why I'd be like, hell no.
I'm going to do what you said. He said, yeah, man, I don't want to see you getting in any trouble.
A Confederate flag, a doll of a black man hanging from a tree, and a security guard who cannot guarantee a black man's safety. These are things that would be more expected during the Jim Crow era. Yet it was already 2022 when this trucker shared such an experience. You may be wondering why its citizens would still hold on to such outdated behaviors. The thing is, it's not because of lack of education, but simply because many of its citizens refuse to change. In 1993, Vidor faced significant backlash when a court ordered its public housing to be desegregated. The Ku Klux Klan held a march in protest of this decision, while local...
And then they got the police walking with these niggas. They got 12 protecting these niggas while they protesting. This how you know America is fucked up, my nigga. When the police is protecting the KKK while they protesting. This shit is crazy.
Church leaders organized a counter-demonstration. Despite the community's opposition, 4 black families moved into the housing complex. However, these families...
Hell no, bro. What the fuck? My black ass would never be out there. I see the police walking with the KKK because they don't want my black ass out here. Hell no, you don't gotta. Shit, they already did enough for me to not to want to come out there. They don't got to do nothing else.
Families faced intense racial harassment and threats, including a bomb threat. As a result, all 9 black residents eventually moved out. One resident, Bill Simpson, described the threats he endured, saying,
I've had people who drive by and tell me they're going home to get a rope and come back and hang me.
Given that it's now 2024, it's quite unsettling to think that 1993 was only 31 years ago. As of 2024, Vidor has a population of almost 10,000 citizens, 94.71% of which are white.
We all knew about Vidor. We knew Vidor wasn't the place to be. We knew Vidor was a place that white supremacy is king. And it was definitely a sundown town. We all knew that. We knew that if
it's probably going to take much more time before the town's rid of its terrible history and attitudes. Fortunately, there's been some progress, albeit quite little compared to the accumulated damage. During the George Floyd protests in 2020, a diverse crowd of around 150 to 200 people attended a Black Lives Matter rally in the town. Nevertheless, this town can still be considered dangerous for black people to travel in, especially after dark. Number 2, Kerman, California.
Lots of people don't know that California is racist as hell. It's big as hell though, so you just be like, oh yeah, it's just that dumbass Democratic shit and all. No, it's some racist ass shit. And Vegas too. Well, Nevada, not Vegas.
I said, what if this was just a dream? And I walked downstairs and he's sitting on a couch.
But it wasn't a dream. That nightmare is still a reality for a mother months into the search for her missing son out of Fresno County. Corey Daniely was last seen on his birthday, August 7th, leaving a home in Kerman, and since then, radio silence.
Founded in the early 1900s, Kerman was initially a farming community that attracted diverse populations, including migrants and laborers. However, during the mid-20th century, Kerman developed a reputation as a sundown town, as white residents aimed to maintain racial homogeneity. Through the years, the town has been influenced by segregationists and racial...
Look at this, man. These hoe-ass niggas, man. They got the man. Let me would have had the switchy back then, bro. Don't worry, little bro. Watch out. I'm gonna be a superhero. I'm gonna cover that bitch. Tell everybody to watch out. They, who the fuck is this nigga? I go up there. They tell who the fuck is folks. I'm super nigga in this bitch.
Violence. Even today, with only a 0.43% black population, many of its townspeople still hold racist attitudes. A recent case that proves this is the disappearance of Corey Daniely, a 33-year-old musician from California who went missing on August 7, 2023, after an argument with a friend in Kerman.
On Monday, the 7th of August, earlier this year, a 33-year-old...
That's where you fucking up. You arguing with motherfuckers in a racist-ass town, gang? No, bro, you can't argue with them at home turf advantage, bro. What the fuck? You gotta do that shit in the hood if you want to argue with them. You see, I'm not going to no areas like that and chilling. If I'm ever in an area like that, I'm driving through it and I don't know, but I'm driving through it. And I'm not stopping for none of that shit, bro. I don't play like that, bro. I tell you, I get scared in those areas. I'm not scared of nothing in the hood, bro. The shit that scare me is this type of shit. This type of shit that scare me.
Musician from California named Corey Daniely would suddenly disappear after getting into a fight with one of his friends before supposedly storming off into the night, never to be seen again.
That night he went away and has not been seen since. The Fresno Police Department and Corey's family suspect that he may have died due to the suspicious circumstances surrounding his disappearance. The key to the investigation is Zach Stiles, the last person known to have seen Corey. Zach is Corey's friend who invited him out to Kerman. He mysteriously relocated to Hawaii shortly after the incident. Unfortunately, despite the mounting evidence suggesting foul play, including the lack of...
You see, when it happened in those type of towns, when they find out it's a black motherfucker, bro, the police gonna be with the motherfucker that did the shit. So that's why I'll be like, bro, it ain't no, you feel me? Because it's like, listen, you get into it with them and you pop, put fire up in them. Now the police come and now they gonna do you dirty because you had smoked one of them. You feel me? So either way, you can't win in those type of areas, bro. So don't be in those areas, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Clear answers from the police. No conclusive details have come up regarding Corey's fate. This strange incident has led people to wonder if the case had been covered up. Nevertheless, Kerman obviously still appears to be unsafe for black people to stay in. Number 3, Siskiyou County, California.
I told y'all Cali
now,
racist.
As you're on your way there, you're going to pass through poor neighborhoods that have nothing but rebel flags flying high. And you have a lot of one-way roads that have no street lights or cameras. At one point, I thought to myself, damn, I could easily get murdered and no one would ever know. But as we were leaving, we took the scenic route back home. I remember traveling along Route 119, stopping.
No, I don't do that shit. On road trips, bro, I don't take no scenic route, bro. Swear to God, folks. I drove to the A. I was driving to the A. I drive to the A by myself, right? I'm driving. Instantly, they tell me to take a little detour to save minutes. I bet, man. It's a traffic jam. I go through that shit, bro. I'm on the back road, looking like Jason damn near living up in that bitch with motherfucking the Texas Chainsaw. They like neighbors or some shit, and that bitch has looking. So I'm like, damn, bro. I see flags and shit, and it's like it's a back road, and I'm driving like through wood, like it's woods on the side of dirt road, but it ended up connected to the E-way in the end, but it was houses and shit. Like, bro, it looks scary as hell, gang. And it's like, bro, this one I don't take that side shit down anywhere, bro. Take E-way, E-way, E-way. E-way would save your life, nigga. I ain't gonna cap to you. Now, if my tire would have got fucked up in that motherfucking fucked up road, shit, ain't no pedestrian gonna be like, oh, he need help. No, one of them niggas gonna be like, hey, we caught a nigga inside our land. Yeah, we finna fuck him up. They ain't gonna know that we got this one. Yeah.
At a gas station. The cashier was like, you must not be from around here, huh? I was like, nah, I'm just passing through getting gas. She was like, yeah, you best not be around here after a certain time. This is a sundown town.
In 1970, only 2.1% of Siskiyou County's population was black, while 1980 figures indicate a black population of only 1.5%. By 2020, the county only has a 1.07% black population.
So these niggas got worse over time or some shit. I don't know. Or niggas just been like, yeah, because back in the day, I feel black motherfuckers was trying to prove a point back then. Like, yeah, nigga, I'm an equal to you. I deserve to be on your land, nigga. But now, as newer generation, nigga, y'all can have that backwood ass shit. I ain't gonna cap to you motherfuckers. Don't want to be in y'all land, bro. Y'all can keep y'all little Ricky Dink shit to y'allself. Back in the day, they, no, we can't stand for this, man. No, we gotta go protest in they hood, gang. Because they ain't finna let us say we can't come up in here. Like, nigga, just stay y'all black ass away from them niggas. Nah, bro, we should be able to be inside this area. On game, Martin Luther King said this shit. All right, gang. They ass used to be tweaking back in the day. I understand where they was coming from, though.
Population. People of color tend to avoid this place because the county has long had a reputation for being racially biased, with log cabin hotels displaying signs that read, "We cater to whites only." Even today, the area's anti-blackness can be seen through recent incidents.
I don't blame nobody. I just want my child to be found.
On May 5th, 2020, 28-year-old Devontae Morgan and his girlfriend traveled to Mount Shasta for a family birthday party. After a heated argument with his girlfriend, he left their motel and was never seen again. He was reported missing 2 days later, but police noted his girlfriend's unusual lack of emotion and that Devontae's broken phone made tracking him impossible. After nearly a week, surveillance footage showed him entering a gas station alone, but extensive...
You see, you can't be walking around in those type of areas by yourself, nigga. What the fuck? You gotta be driving out that shit, nigga. Ain't no walking around going to no gas station. You see, niggas be thinking shit sweet, bro. Okay. Niggas think these white folks really don't... Oh, okay.
Of searches yielded no further clues. Devontae's family grew increasingly frustrated, feeling that something was off in the community. The family reported instances of locals tearing down their missing person posters and showing little interest in helping them. 2 months later, a witness told Devontae's brother Anthony that he had seen Devontae get into a white truck, sparking rumors he'd been taken to the Shasta River. However, police found no evidence to support these claims and the case went cold. Devonte remains missing today. His family left searching for answers in a suspiciously indifferent community. Number 4, Cullman, Alabama.
Alabama. Only thing I think about Alabama is people sleeping with their cousins and racism. That's the only thing I see in Alabama. And of course, it's not just that in Alabama. It's just a little stereotype that motherfuckers get. But yeah, nah, on gang. Us motherfuckers in the Midwest gonna forever look at y'all down south motherfuckers as just racist, bro. Even though y'all don't be racist, bro. We overgas it, but you know how it be. We just look at y'all as just like, man, y'all really be having pride in y'all racist, bro. We got hidden racism out here.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
This is 2023.
It's 2023.
And there's sundown towns.
But you were mentioning there's one actually here in Alabama. We're in Alabama.
It's called Cullman, Alabama.
Cullman, Alabama.
Cullman.
Okay.
Alabama.
And then
When Cullman was founded in 1873, it was advertised as a place with no blacks and no Indians. The place was historically a sundown area. And
that's crazy how they used to advertise shit like back in the day. Like, yeah, man, over here, you don't got to worry about no niggas, no Indians, no Mexicanos, straight Caucasians. Come over here to our neighborhood. Don't deal with a nigga no more. Don't be a nigga, and you won't be around, nigga.
And although official policies have long been abolished, many black
Psych,
travelers and residents report that certain areas of Cullman still feel unsafe, especially after sunset. The county remains predominantly white.
Oh, I see shit like this, I get scared. No bap to you, bro. I promise you, bro. If I see shit like this, gang, this shit scary as hell to me, bro. I'd rather see a bunch of YNs with ski masks and shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Niggas might think I'm over exaggerating, but it's the truth, bro. This shit is way more scarier than seeing a bunch of YNs with motherfucking ski masks. I'm telling you.
And the memory of its exclusionary past lingers. In 2023, a black man recounted his unsettling experience in Cullman. He was a real estate agent and was one day assigned to a house in Cullman. Now watch as this man shares his personal experience regarding the town's ongoing racism.
I've heard of Cullman, but I didn't want to jump the gun. I wanted to see what they knew. I wanted to just pay attention. So we're riding, and as we come into town, I see a store, and it had a guy's face painted on the side of it. He had a beard, and so, I mean, to me, he looked like a person of color. I said, oh, this is a forward-thinking town. Look at that. They have, you know, I'm thinking, okay, they done put somebody up. The driver looks at the passenger, because the two guys I was riding with were in the front, I'm in the back. They look at each other, and he said, no, it's actually very much the opposite. He tells me out of his mouth, this is probably the most racist town in Alabama. It is a sundown town. I said, now you tell me after y'all bring me here. They're like, oh, you'll be fine, man, you'll be fine. You know, two country boys, so they're gonna be fine.
Right.
Well, yeah, you're good. I said,
You ain't gonna cap that shit scary. Like, that's what I'm saying. When I be inside, if I be in any area that I don't know, bro, I instantly look to see how many black people inside the area. And if I don't see no people of my skin color, like, shit, fuck it. If I don't see black motherfuckers, all right, man, fuck it. Shit. Man, where the black people at, man? At least a Hispanic motherfucker, something, bro. But it depends on certain types of Hispanics. Certain types of Hispanics be like, I ain't gonna count, they be whitewashed Hispanics, bro. Like, I seen some Hispanics that be racist to their own kind. Like, bro, what the fuck be to them? So I know they'll hate a nigga if they can hate their own kind. Shit, I seen Mexicans say, deport them motherfuckers. Ain't your grandparents motherfucking illegal? Deport them too. I'm damn, bro. Donald Trump got y'all like that?
I said, do I need to stay in the car when we get here? Oh, no, man. I was like, okay. We pull up. We hop out. I'm hopping out the car. Everybody's getting out, closing the doors. I'm walking around. White lady comes out of the house, older, a little older. She looks at everybody. She sees me and yells out, oh, y'all brought a black fella. Wow.
Throughout the visit, he tried to stay out of
Yep, I'm gonna be like, oh, a black fella. If they call you a black fella, get the fuck out of there, fella.
the way, allowing his colleagues to lead the interaction. However, the woman, while attempting to interact with him, acted oddly.
And then one time she acted like she was gonna fall, and I held my arm out, in the house to help her, like, oh, don't fall. She said, watch out, I'm dangerous. I was like, I gotta get
Yeah, that's not gonna make me feel good.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I didn't even know where'd that come from.
Right,
For
like-
the act of benevolence.
I would love if you left a review for Coleman, Alabama.
I would love to leave a review
Because
I want to warn people who have never heard of it.
yeah,
Because there's businesses there. There's warehouses.
You see, and that's the main thing. Like I say, I can't just go to certain areas. Like when I do my research about when I went to Minnesota, gang, I promise you, bro, the first Airbnb we went to was the most hoodest Airbnb, but niggas don't know how to do business the right way. We got a tour with them niggas because niggas don't fuck with goofy ass shit. Well, I don't fuck with goofy ass shit, so I got into it with folks ass. So we ended up going to another Airbnb in Minnesota. And I know Minnesota, you know, they kind of racist and very segregated in a way. Like the black area got all the black people, and then we went to the other Airbnb and they had all white motherfuckers. And it's like, bro, we just say something to the people, they okay. But then when I came to the hood too, it's like the niggas was staring at us like this. I'm like, bro, man, I kill one of them niggas, bro. You kill a white motherfucker, bro, your ass going to jail. I ain't worried about a nigga, bro. They be doing folks, they'll tweak with you. The niggas be tweaking too. It's just shit crazy.
So if you're a truck driver, you might be like, oh, Coleman, okay. But you need to know, don't spend the night there. Dang.
While there have been demographic changes and some black residents have settled in the area, many white residents maintain a mindset that rejects racial integration. These residents still believe that black people do not belong in their community. Unfortunately, such beliefs have been passed down to the younger generations as well. In 2021, a 10-second video surfaced, showing a student in the background shouting a racial slur followed by the phrase, white power. Jocelyn Logan, a mother of a black student named LJ, has been vocal about the impact this incident has had on her family. Logan expressed her heartbreak upon discussing the video with her son, who reacted by urging her not to report it, as he believed that any action taken would be ineffective. Coleman City school leaders condemned the video as highly offensive and inappropriate, but the district's attorney cited a Supreme Court ruling stating that because the video was recorded off campus and did not disrupt the school day, disciplinary action against the student was not possible.
This is what they do. They find reasons. When you inside those areas, it's like, bro, it's no point of being in that area because it's like, even if you try to hold them accountable the right way, they still ain't gonna do it in them areas, bro. So it's like, don't do it. Don't deal with it.
This decision left many parents feeling frustrated and fearful as they worry about the culture that such tolerance of offensive language fosters within the school environment. With recent incidents like these, it's safe to say that Coleman is a place that remains unsafe for black people. Number 5, Anna, Illinois.
I made a video on this fucking shit, bro. I made a video about sundown towns in Illinois. This was on the list, bro. I know about Anna. Well, I didn't know about it till I did my research on Anna. That's why I said Illinois racist too, you feel me?
ANA, sometimes referenced as an acronym for Ain't No Negroes Allowed, has a deeply embedded history of racism. The town's population remains overwhelmingly white, with only a small percentage of minority residents. As such, many people of color avoid the town, fearing discrimination or violence. Though there are no formal sundown laws today, the town's past still influences its racial atmosphere. Recent events, as reported by investigative journalism organization ProPublica, show that while some progress has been made, incidents of racial tension still arise. In March 2013, a 16-year-old black teenager was violently attacked. 4 white men beat the teen in a parking lot, with one allegedly attempting to sodomize him with either a tire iron or an axe handle. While one of the attackers admitted the attack was racially motivated, the police did not charge them with a hate crime. This case is just one example of how, even when racial motivations are clear, justice does not always prevail in.
I literally just be telling y'all this shit. Yo. I tell y'all this shit, that's why I stay out the areas.
Anna. In 2017, following the Charlottesville white supremacist rally, a local resident named Tabitha Tripp called on Union County commissioners to address hate incidents in the area. She proposed a resolution to condemn such hate groups, a resolution similar to the one passed in the Illinois House. However, the proposal was dismissed, with officials claiming that discussing the issue would only create more of a problem. Additionally, even white residents like Gavin Tripp continue to experience casual racism. In 2016, while dating a biracial girl, Gavin was called a Negro lover by a passerby. Despite some awareness among residents and activists, change in Anna seems slow. A few towns in the Midwest have officially confronted their histories of racial exclusion. Anna, however, remains largely silent on its past. Local officials and residents alike often argue that revisiting this history will only rip the wound open rather than heal it.
Look at all them police, bro. Them niggas all racist as hell, bro. Look at them, they all racist. On gang, nah, they just don't want to pass that law so they can keep on getting away with doing that fuck shit.
The lingering effects of Anna's sundown town history are not only felt through occasional violent incidents.
You see, I wouldn't even want to be in that bullshit. Like, let them have they Ricky Dick ass, weak ass city, bro. Or town, whatever the fuck they want to call it, bro. They can have that shit, bro. Just stay out they fucking shit.
But also in the town's everyday life.
Shit.
Black residents, workers, and even visitors still feel the weight of its racial history. And until there's a more concerted effort to address and acknowledge it, Anna's reputation will likely continue to reflect its past.
Man, I ain't being
While
out
some
there.
residents prefer to move on, ignoring the problem has only allowed it to persist. Number 6, Vienna, Illinois.
Yep, that's another one that was on the list too. On gang, I'm finna make part 2 because there's a couple Illinois places that's like that. Them cities don't be good enough to risk. That's why I'm saying them bitches be bogus as hell.
I feel very uncomfortable, yeah. Very uncomfortable.
Similar to Anna, Illinois, Vienna has long been associated with racial exclusion. In 1957, about 67 years ago, a group of white residents burned down homes belonging to the town's small black population after a black man was accused of attacking a white woman. This incident contributed to Vienna's reputation as a sundown town. While the town no longer has formal sundown laws today, black people still
Look at that shit. They be busting with it. And I be telling motherfuckers and shit like, man, Illinois is big as hell, bro. That's why I be like, you drive through Illinois, you will drive through some shit, you be like, damn, is we down south? Nah, we in Illinois. Them niggas get like that. It's just everybody only talk about Chicago. They like that it's a big city like Chicago that take up all the spotlight so they could get away with doing shit like this to keep the Negroes out.
avoid staying in Vienna for their safety. Stories of racial intimidation and hostility have been passed down through generations and continue to accumulate today, despite efforts for change. In 2020, around 50 people gathered in Vienna to call for racial justice. The protest was sparked by a disturbing incident in which students at the local high school formed a Snapchat group named We Hate Black People. Many of the protesters were from outside the town. However, they faced significant opposition from local counter-protesters, some of whom were even waving Confederate flags. Although there are some black individuals currently
They're like, oh yeah, they think it's gay. Get the flag out, honey. We gotta do it again. Oh yeah, I love this time. They get their flag out. You niggers, I stand for this. This is what I stand for at the end of the day. On gang, get your ass on, bro. I don't want to be out here. That's why I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Why you even got your kids out there, gang? Like, what? It's so many places y'all could go. Why the fuck are y'all even trying to be out here?
residing in Vienna, the legacy of exclusion still affects the community. One resident, Nicholas Lewis, expressed feelings of fear and discomfort since moving to Vienna 2 years ago.
I feel scared or like just even strange going around to the store because I know.
Nigga, why you living out there? Like, what the fuck is wrong with these niggas? Bro, you can't help nobody that don't want to be helped. So you telling me, bro, Martin Luther King fought for us to not be in, at least they got certain areas where you don't got to deal with this shit, bro. For the most part, you don't got to deal with it. And you decide to still go through this shit like we inside the early, what the fuck, the 80s? Shit, in the 80s or some shit, the 70s, whatever the fuck they said shit was going on, bro. You still living like that, nigga, when it's niggas living in what? Come on, buddy.
All our cars on me. I started coming outside more and more and, you know, seeing what it really was. And I'm like, damn, where's the black people at?
Man, I got
Many
some
white
people in
residents,
Mississippi.
however, believe racism is not an issue in their town. These residents deny its existence as they cite personal experiences with black friends and caregivers, their so-called evidence that racial tensions do not affect their community.
We got along fine on racism. I was raised, I've had black friends, I've had black babies.
Man, that's what the first thing them motherfuckers say. Oh, I had 2-3 of them niggas. They was my friends, and I feel like they was some good niggas. Like, I really fuck with them. You feel me? They was my friend. They was my friend. They always say that shit.
Babysitters. I've had black people who took care of me through my childhood. Black people nurtured me, mentored me. We were very best of damn friends.
Meanwhile, James Davis, a truck driver from a nearby area, argues otherwise.
James Davis is a truck driver from a nearby town. He grew up knowing which towns to avoid stopping in while driving through.
Some people, they might say it and the whole time they're thinking in the back of their mind, yeah, we're still sundown town. We don't like people of color here. So you never know.
Despite gatherings and calls for change, skeptics.
I told you, bro, Illinois got more low-key racist motherfuckers like, bro, that be like, yeah, I got a couple black friends and they cool as hell and shit. Yeah, them motherfuckers right there. Yeah, them be down there be the most racist motherfuckers. They just adapted to the world. They the adaptive racist motherfuckers. They not stuck in a, oh yeah, I'm gonna be old school racist and I'm gonna flat out say it. No, we're gonna be politically correct on these Negroes, and then behind the scenes, we gonna treat them how we want to treat them.
Criticism remains about whether Vienna can truly become a more welcoming place for black residents. Number 7, Martinsville, Indiana.
Shit, Indiana. Ooh, Indiana got a couple of them, bro. Bro, you got to drive through Indiana to get to Atlanta. Woo, Indiana.
Martinsville, Indiana has long been labeled a sundown town and can still be considered one today. The town became infamous in 1968 when a young black woman named Carol Jenkins was brutally murdered by a member of the Ku Klux Klan while selling encyclopedias door to door. Jenkins's murder solidified Martinsville's reputation as a sundown.
Man, I put pause on folks every day if I was locked up with them, just because, like, I'm
downtown. Despite her killer being arrested 34 years later, the town's history of racial tension continues. According to the Indiana Daily Student, Confederate flags still fly all over the town.
Man, you would see, bro, and the thing is, bro, some motherfuckers in Indiana, bro, shit, they'll drive they shit like close, like, you know, some parts of Indiana is like close as hell to Chicago, Illinois and shit. So, you know, everybody from Illinois go to Indiana to get gas. So you go to the closest city in Indiana to get gas. Sometimes you will still see like one, like it's rarely it's out the areas close to the border. They more cooler because they see niggas a lot. But you will see a couple niggas that got their little flag up and shit. Make it remind you that you still in Indiana, even though you close to Illinois. Even though you in here getting gas and shit, and you could drive motherfucking 5-10 minutes away to get out here. Don't think shit sweet just because these Negro lovers want to be cool with you. I still feel the same way, and I'm gonna have my flag up to let you know I still feel the same way.
That proves to be a problem for black Indiana University students, knowing that the Confederacy fought to preserve the institution of slavery. Unfortunately, since Martinsville is located along the main road that leads to the campus, many black students have no choice but to pass through the town on their way to and from school. In 2019, Tanisha Ford wrote about the impact that racial violence in Martinsville had on black individuals. In her article, she shared how her own Uncle Howard was brutally beaten in Martinsville while stopping for food on his way to visit her mother at Indiana University. The reality is that the Indiana University campus has long been marked by racism. The Ku Klux Klan openly marched in the streets, and black students were often harassed by university.
That was the KKK college. Shit. I don't want to be in. Who the fuck would really want to be in Indiana, bro? Like, no one would want to be in Indiana, my nigga. Like, no one would never want to, I promise you, bro. I don't understand niggas. I've never been like, oh yeah, I want to move to Indiana. What the fuck? I'd rather be in Illinois than be in Indiana. I ain't gonna back to you. That's why I'm in Illinois now.
University police for gathering in groups that were seen as too large. Black students also faced discrimination in the classroom, where white professors often assumed they were less capable and graded them unfairly. These experiences were documented in the IU yearbook Arbutus and in magazines like Essence during the 1960s and 70s. Though it has been a long time since then, instances of racial hostility have resurfaced in Martinsville in recent years. As recently as 2011, Martinsville was in the spotlight for KKK-related activity. A local man distributed copies of The Crusader, a KKK publication, to downtown businesses. When charged with littering, the case was dismissed due to the material being classified as a newspaper. Martinsville's efforts to deviate from its racist image are slow. Many of its residents assert that the town's history doesn't reflect the views of the current population. However, recent incidents and lingering stereotypes continue to plague Martinsville, making it a difficult place for people of color to feel truly welcome. There are many more incidences like these, and places that simply wish to stick with corrupted morals. A historical database of sundown towns can be accessed on the web by anyone who needs it. Interact with the map, and you will see long lists of towns per state, historically known to have been sundown towns. This is very important because awareness can help ensure caution. Just because a town says they've changed doesn't mean that all of its residents agree. So as we move forward, may we always stay informed and vigilant. Understanding this history helps us recognize trouble when we see it. This will help us eventually create a safer, more inclusive community for everyone. If you found this information valuable, please like.
Yeah, all right, man. As y'all can see, man, what the fuck be going on in certain places y'all think it's over with. No, it ain't over with. It ain't over with, nigga. They still ready for y'all niggas, bro. They still ready to put a belt of ass on y'all niggas. So think it's a game. Think it's sweet. Think them niggas think they want to see your ass. Watch what happens when they see your ass at the wrong time. It's gonna be the wrong time for you and the right time for them. Okay. So y'all better stay out those places. If you watch this video all the way through, go ahead and go watch another motherfucking video. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you never miss out on any content like this. Go. Man, I ain't gonna cap to you, man. Mississippi, bro. I went to Mississippi one time to see my uncle when I was younger, man. And the memories that I guess since I was so young, I can't really remember it like that. I just remember that shit was not I didn't like it out there at all. Mississippi just seemed gloomy. It seemed gloomy, bro. It seemed like, I don't know, man. I don't know with Mississippi, man. I ain't fuck with Mississippi. I low-key fuck with Arkansas more than Mississippi. But the only reason I fuck with Mississippi more is because my family got a farm. They got a farm and shit, you feel me? So that shit. Oh yeah, why the South? Why? Well, yeah, we need to figure out why the fuck the South is so poor. Like, boy, they be broke as hell out in the South. Nah, but Illinois be having broke ass shit too. Okay. But yeah, I want to figure out what the fuck he's talking about with this shit. Everybody know down south be broke as hell, poor as hell. I ain't gonna cap to you now. All the down south motherfucker be like, you don't know all the nice areas. I know it's nice as hell out there, bro. I'm talking about, down south got more fucked up areas than, up north. And we gotta be real now. When I drive down south, I see lots of fucked up shit where I'll try to get to the good shit. I ain't gonna bap to you. And that's what I mean by why I look poor, you feel me?
This is a map of poverty rates in the US. The darker colors show the states with a higher percentage of the population below the federal poverty line, and these are the areas that the Census Bureau designates the South. 1 in 5 counties in the region have had a poverty rate above 20% for more than 30 years. That puts those counties in the unfortunate category of persistent poverty. 80% of US counties that are considered to be in persistent poverty are in these 16 states. The region has consistently had higher poverty rates than the national average since the US started measuring poverty in 1960.
But I will say, honestly, I will say this shit too. Out of all the places I've been to down south, Florida do look the nice. All the other places, bro, they look very underdeveloped. Texas, but really, what he just said was considered the South. He didn't circle around Texas when he said what's really considered the South. So I don't know. I do hear motherfuckers say Texas ain't the South. I honestly look at it as the South, but you ask a nigga from the other part of down south, they'll say hell no.
As part of President Johnson's war on poverty. The problem is so entrenched in the South that it's come to define the region, along with other issues such as healthcare and education. Now, there are some southern states that are doing much better today, like Texas and Florida, but I'd like to focus on the poorest part of the South, the Deep South. It's an issue that's multi-layered, but if we were to try to break it down, we'd start with the geographies of the north.
But that's what I'm saying. Texas and shit, I went to Texas and Florida. Those the ones that look nice out of all the South places. Outside of those places down South, even Georgia didn't even look that good, bro. You feel me?
Northern and southern states, since this has had long-lasting effects. In the north, with its mountainous terrain, cold temperatures and shorter growing seasons meant that it wasn't suitable for large-scale agriculture, unlike the South. Because of this, they looked at industrial development instead. The advantages were that the northern states were rich in fast-flowing rivers, particularly in New England and the mid-Atlantic region. These rivers provided a critical energy source for early factories.
On gang, I was telling my cousin, because he was talking about, oh, y'all don't get nothing out here, bro, that look. I be like, nigga, we got lakes and rivers. He be like, nigga, what's a lake and a river to the ocean? I be like, nigga, a lot, nigga. Fuck are you talking about?
Especially in industries like textiles, paper, and grain milling, water power was essential before the widespread use of steam engines, and the North's geography was well suited for this. The North also had access to various raw materials essential for industrial growth, such as coal and iron ore. Meanwhile, the South, with its fertile soil and longer growing seasons, took full advantage of their agricultural benefits and developed a plantation economy. They became heavily...
Oh, nigga, that's why you said East Texas and shit, because ain't this East Texas right here, right? And you said this the only part that you down there probably would consider the South. And they said, and this the only one that got the same little thing going on as all the other South thing. So whatever you said, you might know what you're talking about, bro. Because I think this is East Texas, I believe. If I'm not dumb, I believe this is East Texas or some shit, what you said.
Focused on growing cash crops like cotton, which were highly profitable due to global demand.
Oh yeah, that picking cotton.
The problem was, they never really diversified because of this. The South is also further from Europe, so it was more expensive to trade retail and industrial products with Europe. This led to more industries locating up north early in the nation's history, due to convenience to New York, Boston, and Philadelphia ports. So now when we factor in the role of slavery in these two regions, it paints an even clearer picture. While the North technically did have slavery to a degree as well, the region was much more urbanized, and there was more demand for skilled laborers that was more likely to come from indentured servants or paid workers. Hence, by 1804, they abolished...
But I mean, Texas is big as hell, though, so I can see why y'all, because Texas is like damn near a couple states in one.
Slavery nonetheless. Meanwhile, the entire southern economy was entirely dependent on slavery. Plantations relied on slaves for labor-intense work of cultivating cash crops. The invention of the cotton gin in 1793 further entrenched the South, driving up the demand for slave labor and deepening its reliance on the practice. By the mid-1800s, the South was so dependent on...
That's what I'm saying. I'm already getting where they going with this shit now. So basically, bro, the reason why the South is poor because they relied a lot on slave work. They got a lot of money from slaves. That's why You feel me? They fought for the slaves, bro. They wanted to keep slaves because if they abolished slavery, it was gonna fuck up lots of their money. That's what that's what I'm getting from this shit. You feel me? But I don't know. I could be wrong.
On slave labor that the economy would literally collapse without a plan to replace it, which is something it never had. And of course, that leads us to the Civil War, where the North wanted to abolish slavery while the South obviously wanted to keep it. We know how the story goes, but what's glossed over is just how much devastation was brought to the South over the course of the war. Most of the infrastructure was destroyed, entire cities were just burned to the ground, and a lot of civilian properties were stolen too. If you look at military campaigns like General Sherman's March to the Sea, it followed a scorched earth policy, ensuring everything was destroyed, from railroad tracks to the plantations, in order to
You see, bro, shit got real, bro. Hey, shit wasn't the same after that war. That fucked them up, bro. That fucked up their motion.
deprive the Confederacy of any chances of continuing the war. This is something that set the South back decades and cannot be overstated enough. So when the war ended in 1865, the Southern economy had totally collapsed, and the millions of freed slaves were now homeless, unemployed, and had few to no skills to make a living and contribute to rebuilding the economy. At this point in time, the South still hadn't really gone through an industrial revolution either. Meanwhile, the North had theirs back in the 1790s, so they were heavily behind. These problems were understood at the time.
You see, and you see, this why they motherfucking they industrialized this shit because they wasn't relying solely on the slaves, bro. That's why they was industrializing. Like, yeah, let me see if we could like do some shit so we don't need people to motherfucking, you know, do they shit the whole time, bro. Of course, we're gonna still need black people to do shit, but damn, we gotta make this shit more, you feel me, effective, efficient. The people down south like, no, have the slaves do the shit, have them niggas work hard, and that's how we gonna get motion.
And Reconstruction was planned under President Abraham Lincoln, with the goals of rebuilding the South, restoring their economy without slaves, and helping freed slaves integrate into society. Of course, though, Lincoln ended up being assassinated, so that plan went out the door. Then came his vice president, Andrew Johnson, who was from a southern state, and his plan was very lenient, allowing Confederate leaders to run for office and retake power, reinforcing the status quo. Then came Ulysses S. Grant, who made some progress in his 8 years, but ultimately wasn't able to do much. Reconstruction ended up being axed entirely by 1877, and nothing was ever really done. So the Southern economy has always struggled to catch back up with the rest of the US. Now, the reasons for its ending are a bit nuanced. There was many political drives and congressional disputes that essentially ruined the idea of Reconstruction actually happening after Lincoln's death. But if you want to know how it formally ended after the 13 or so years of nothing really happening, it went like this. The presidential election of 1876 was heavily disputed between Governor Rutherford B. Hayes of Ohio and Governor Samuel J. Tilden of New York. When the votes were counted, it appeared that Tilden had garnered 200,000 more votes than Hayes.
Y'all gotta think about it. The president really made a bigger difference back then, because it's like if you got a nigga that's like real, like they real life racist. They say, oh, Republicans racist. These niggas like, we put in slaves, we finna add more, be able to make a law where niggas, you could get more slaves on gang, make a law where you could make the type of motherfuckers that they was getting in office, they be like, yeah, we might put a limitation on how many slaves certain motherfuckers could get, so motherfucking the more poor white man could be able to afford a slave. That's what type of equality they would be trying to fuck with back in the day, man. Oh yeah, so each white man could be able to afford a slave.
But results were unclear in Florida, Louisiana, Oregon, and South Carolina, where both parties claimed victory and alleged tampering. At this point in time, Tilden had 184 electoral votes to Hayes's 165, but those 4 states made up 20 electoral votes. An electoral commission was created to resolve this election crisis, and all 20 of the electoral votes were awarded to Hayes in a 185 to 184 election win for him. Obviously, this didn't come without a major compromise, and the Democrats in Congress were willing to accept this loss in return for a few concessions. with the Republicans agreeing to end Reconstruction at the top of their wish list. And that's exactly what happened. For many in the South, the failure of Reconstruction was a foregone conclusion, if not the goal. There's plenty of examples of countries recovering from being on the losing end of a devastating war in a fraction of that time, like Germany or Japan. But the South never successfully rebuilt because it didn't want to deal with all that came with it, like having federal troops in their cities and repealing racial laws. They wanted to not be bothered by the North at all, so they could get back to living life on their own terms. And that's just what they did. At this point, I understand this video probably sounds more like a history lesson rather than a video about economics, but it's all relevant, and you'll soon see why.
Man, I be liking shit like this, bro. I just don't be reacting to shit like this because lots of niggas don't watch this shit, and they be like, oh yeah, that shit ain't gonna get views, so you need to watch what get views, right?
So after this, and for the first half of the 20th century, the Jim Crow laws were in place, keeping the black population of the South largely in generational poverty and in segregation. The Jim Crow laws maintained the social order, but were a terrible drag on the economy, and helped keep the South rural, dependent on agriculture and relatively poorer compared to the northern states. The South, even to this day, has the highest percentage of African Americans in the US, with Mississippi, Louisiana.
That's because they had all them slaves out there. Then they freed all the slaves, and the slaves just stayed down south on game because up north we wasn't so reliant on the slaves. And you know why they really couldn't be reliant on the slaves up north and why they had to industrialize? Now that I'm thinking about the harsh weather, the unpredictable weather, they couldn't really do it. You know, the slaves was gonna end up dying out there, and then they was just gonna lose them motherfuckers anyway when the wintertime came around. So it's like with that type of shit, they was kind of forced to industrialize more because they had to. They couldn't be outside and do all that shit. Like they could have their slaves outside. They was all outside and shit, you feel me? So it's like they couldn't do that due to the cold weather and all that shit. That's my assumption, you feel me? That's what I'm saying. All down south because they had all the slaves down there. But that's my assumption on why they had to industrialize. Up north, if they had the same weather conditions as down south, they probably would have had slaves just like them. But with that cold weather and shit, you know, they couldn't really do what they wanted with the slaves like how they can. They couldn't utilize the slaves as effectively as the white man could down south.
Louisiana, Georgia, and Alabama having the most. So when education was underfunded for them, particularly during the Jim Crow era, they created many citizens who produced way lower outcomes than those in the North. This is something that's had very long-term effects. The reason for this is because the Southern elite, composed largely of former plantation owners, had a vested interest in preserving the status quo, resisting industrialization and modernization because their wealth and power were tied to the agricultural system. So rather than investing in infrastructure, education, or industries that could propel the entire region forward and diversify the economy more, the focus remained on maintaining social control, particularly through segregation and
selfish ass motherfucker. So y'all really want all the down south to be fucked up just because y'all want to be able to get money? They niggas don't be giving a fuck about the people for real. White people don't give a fuck about white people. They just, you feel me, like fuck with white people more than black motherfuckers. But white people don't be giving a fuck about white people. If they knew that it's like, bro, they just want to make sure they getting their money, bro. Because I know some white people was struggling out there, even with the slaves. And white men ain't trying to industrialize down south because they benefiting off of it still. Fuck the motherfuckers that ain't benefited off of it. They need to get that shit together or get the fuck on.
And disenfranchisement. Even for poor whites, the Southern elite was not particularly interested in offering quality education. Educating the poor, whether black or white, was seen as potentially disruptive because it could empower people to question the existing power.
You see how he just said whether black or white? They don't. That's why I said the white folks don't care about them other white motherfuckers, bro. They look at them motherfuckers as the same as not as bad as the black motherfuckers, but they still gonna look at you the same, bro, on game. You feel me? That's why lots of poor white motherfuckers don't fuck with the police just like black people. Because white people, bro, they base their shit, they offer status, everything with status with the higher up white people. So it's like at the end of the day, you a poor white nigga and shit, your status is just as good as the black man if you ask them on game. Yo, they might look at you a little bit worse because like, nigga, how you doing the same shit as these niggas? You disgusting. On gang, that shit make them probably madder.
Power structure, or seek better economic opportunities outside of agriculture, which would reduce the elite's control over the labor force. By underinvesting in education, the elite could ensure that the lower classes remained dependent on the agricultural system, limiting their mobility and ensuring that the elite retained their economic and political control.
I mean, if you keep them dumb, the only thing they could do is motherfucking farm and do agriculture, right?
There was also a cultural resistance to change in the South, though. The antebellum South had developed a conservative and traditionalist culture that was slow to adopt new ideas. This resistance to change also manifested in the rejection of Northern industrial models, which placed a higher value on education and skilled labor. Southern leaders were skeptical of Northern-style modernization and viewed it as an encroachment on their way of life. So naturally, when states subjugate a large part of their population to being uneducated and in poverty, it's very hard to become wealthier and so much easier to become poorer. Not to mention that after World War I and especially after World War II, cash crops started to become significantly less in demand. The very things that made the South relatively successful in the first place. It meant that everyone was becoming poorer overall. The rural areas, often left isolated and underdeveloped, also had limited transportation networks and utilities, which discouraged any other types of business investments too. See, poverty is cyclical, especially across large numbers of people. They have the worst economies, so they have the worst pay, so they have the least tax revenue, so they have the least money to fund schools and...
Yeah, everything, just basically everything is fucked up when you poor, you feel me? But the thing is, nowadays, bro, what I notice is the poor in the Midwest is different from the poor down south. Totally different types of poors. And I see that shit just going down south and like from where I'm from. Because you go to a poor area in the Midwest, it seems like we got so much government assistance. Like, shit, the shit be good. The shit be good. I ain't gonna cap to you. Like, the niggas fuck up the shit. But we got good shit, bro. I go down south. I go to one of they bathrooms, bro. Bro, what? Am I in the 90s, nigga? You ain't seeing no shit like, bro, you would see some old ass shit down south, and it's like, man, you would never see no shit like that. Even in the poor areas, like, bro, now if you probably go in them little country Illinois areas, you might, but still not as bad as the South. Like, they had y'all fucked up. They really got y'all fucked up down there. Y'all should get on their ass.
And infrastructure. Eventually, African Americans were fed up with all this, and from a period between 1910 and 1970, over 6 million African Americans left the rural South for northern and western cities in search of better economic opportunities, safety, and escape from Jim Crow laws. This mass exodus represented a significant portion of the South's labor force. Meanwhile, it boosted northern cities by providing a workforce for their expanding industries.
And you see, that's why lots of motherfuckers in Illinois and all them states close to the South got family down south. Because everybody that's motherfucking from Illinois down there got family down south, like from Arkansas, Mississippi, Texas, all that shit, bro. Just because I guess we had some family members that, but we done with this bullshit. We done with this shit, and they left.
Many northern cities experienced a surge in manufacturing, transportation, and construction, partly thanks to the influx of workers, all while depriving the South of labor. If we jump to the present, and more specifically the states in the Deep South, the issue of being resistant to change still remains today. It just manifests in other ways. Sure, there's cities like Huntsville, Alabama, with its aerospace engineering industry, or Charleston, South Carolina, with its burgeoning Silicon Harbor tech sector. But these are more of an outlier than not. The issues remain today because the culture still remains, one of being resistant to progress along pretty much every dimension, especially in terms of social or technological progress. Now, I'm not trying to talk about politics here and say their conservatism is all wrong and that they need a new identity or something like that, because that's not what I mean. It's more so if you don't get with the times, then you're destined to fall behind everyone else who does, which has been the case for a long time now. That's why if we're to look at more metrics, such as the Human Development Index, which is a statistical composite index of life expectancy, education levels, and per capita income indicators, they rank at the bottom by US standards. Open hostility to progress causes talented people to flee elsewhere and depresses external investment, both of which lead to a self-perpetuating cycle. The fewer educated people and opportunities are in an area, the less attractive it is to the next generation. It's a brain drain. A lot of college graduates don't see the Deep South states as attractive options after graduation. Sure, some cities in Texas, North Carolina, Tennessee, and Florida don't have this problem. But again, we're talking Deep South. Not many people are willing to choose to move to Mississippi after graduation.
Hell no. I ain't moving no Mississippi, no Alabama, no Louisiana, no South Carolina, no North Carolina. The only part in the Deep South is Georgia. And that's because Atlanta the one that really got it like that, because so motherfuckers be out there, bro. Outside of that, bro, Georgia is one of the most racist places you could be. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. If you get caught anywhere else, shit, you don't want to get caught in other parts of Georgia now. Like, I ain't gonna cap to you. I seen some wild ass shit driving through Georgia to get to Atlanta.
Because of opportunity, for example. The attractive options are often places that don't have this mindset. Income correlates well with both educational attainment and unemployment. So the South undervaluing education is a major problem in addressing Southern poverty and health disparities. This is part of a broader issue regarding the regressive economic policies, including lower taxes, limited social safety nets, and weaker labor protection that hurt the Deep South. However, it's the state and local policies that underfund and restrict education, and state and local attitudes that undervalue it, not something caused by policy on a national scale. But this sort of anti-progress narrow-mindedness isn't unique to the American Deep South either. There are pockets of that mindset in every state and in every country. If we're to look at Europe, for example, southern Italy is poorer than northern Italy. Same with Spain, Belgium, and in general, southern European states are poorer than northern states. The good news is, for southern US states, things have been changing. If you look at this graph, since 1960, the largest decline in poverty rates have been in the South, at least till 2010. Unfortunately, that's the latest data we have for it. But I'd say a 50-year update showing an almost 20% decrease in poverty rates is objectively good, even if it's from over 10 years ago. What do you think of this though? Am I missing anything? Or rather, am I focusing too much into any one thing?
Nah, fo, you got it, gang. I understand what you was trying to say. You feel me? For sure. You did your shit with this video. I fucks with it. And if you like more videos like this, you feel me, go ahead and go fuck with another motherfucking video. But if you hearing this shit, I already know you fucking with these type of videos. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you never miss out on any content like this. Go! Now, my camera twitch out one more time, man. I'm gonna motherfucking change the setting to another setting. I gotta find the right settings for this shit. I gotta go pee real fast, bro. Okay, I'm back. shit.
Ride 88. Ride 88.
You don't know me. Never been outside with me. Little Speedy, where you at?
Where's Speedy at? I'm trying to make him run. Where that goofy at?
Make him run, y'all. Man,
Tom, he did run on this man, folks. You ran on this man. Damn, little Speedy. How you run on your man's blood? That's crazy.
that boy was a soldier. Was a soldier.
Yeah, Speedy ran. He thought 300.
Little folks ran on this man.
He thought 300. He had the flow.
Damn, I ain't gonna cap to you, but let's be real. Lots of motherfuckers be running on their homie, bro, when shit get real, man. That shit how it be, man. Especially if you get caught lacking. Lots of little niggas be motherfucking running and shit. But this video is about fully chopped, shot in critical condition. Now, I didn't hear anything about this shit nowhere else. So I don't even know if this shit real or not. So we finna find out together.
Look at that big boom. Get the dope.
For shield on all my damn you kill time. You asked for shield on all my damn you Texas people asked for shield. Y'all ain't even got enough shots to beat them. Y'all don't want to get into it with my hood right now. All my damn
dead grandma, little boy. We took your fucking gun game. Stop acting like we didn't have your gun. You kept on checking me, but whole time I had your fucking gun.
You see, and I ain't gonna cap to you. Now, last time when motherfuckers get their gun took, it really be they fault they get their gun took because they over here handed someone their gun and shit. Like, nigga, never let nobody hold your gun, bro. No matter how cool you is, never let them hold the gun, folks. And if you doing a little, you feel me, transaction or whatever the fuck you doing, gang, motherfucking make sure it's unloaded, nothing loaded, all that shit. And you gotta have your own pipe up on you when you doing the transaction, cause you feel me, just in case a motherfucker want to tweak with their pipe. But lots of time motherfuckers be letting motherfuckers hold their pipe and then they get took.
Stop doing all that back on that. Just know.
Look, we loaded. And on social, we told you your gun was stuck in your face.
Just know. Y'all niggas did what y'all did earlier, and now y'all gotta pay the consequence. Come on, your shit took. Y'all niggas did what y'all did earlier, now y'all gotta pay the consequence.
I ain't gonna cap to you, bro. Lots of motherfuckers, what the fuck, I seen that video. I think he was the one they was reciting Lil Jeff like it was the Bible on that bitch. I was like, damn, Lil Jeff really got the young niggas on locks.
My dead grandma, that's all I gotta say.
Nigga just lied on social. On my dead grandma, the nigga said he just told me the gun was took in my face and he never ever said that. He said, on social case, so I don't got your gun. You know, come on, gang, I don't got your gun. And then on my dead grandma, the nigga in the background talking don't even got his gun right now. And he said on Kamari, I don't got your gun. Every nigga in there said they ain't have my shit. On my dead brother, them niggas be lying. Them niggas is goofies.
Oh, man. Now, I don't know if that shit true or not. I don't know if this shit true or not, but niggas do be doing that shit. Lots of niggas, they'll take your shit. I literally seen niggas do this shit with my own eyes, bro. A nigga would steal they shit. Act like, yeah, I don't know where it's at, bro. I don't know where it's at. And now, when a nigga gone, oh, yeah, I took a nigga shit, this, that, the third. But you didn't let them know you took your shit till after.
This on vlog, man. Where we at with it, man? Where we at with it?
Bro, these niggas young as hell, bro.
We on 59 right now, gang. These my favorite nappers. These my favorite nappers.
After the senseless, untimely death of Queso, it been a series of disrespectful things posted on the net by his ops and things, and the guys done called Win ready to spin like a wash machine. Say what? Oh yeah, we gon' get into all that. But first, smash that like so a small channel can survive.
Bro, how old is Lil Queso? Folks look young as hell. Oh, yeah.
And if you ain't subscribed, well, this a good time to do it now. Hey, shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Check it out. Rushed up Queso, he was loved by many and hated by few and had family all around Chicago.
No.
So with that being said, his friendship wasn't set to one group of people. And he made the mistake of thinking that he could be cool with everybody. But he would learn the hard way out the gates. And just because people hanging around don't always mean that they got the best intentions.
You see, this the first video I found out about these niggas. This when they was reciting that Lil Jeff shit.
It's for you. And like Mo 3 said, everybody ain't your friend. But at the same time, the love was authentic for Queso, stretching from 56 in Morgan to 66 in Lamb Run. JDG hinted that the misunderstanding stemmed from Q50 with a little 50 taking some gear from one of the guys off of 56 in Morgan while he was doing a little bit, resulting in Q50 with a little 50 getting took down for his pipe.
Now we seen y'all like had a relationship with Lil 50 and all that, and for a while people thought he was from this hood originally, like. For a while, people even thought like he was from this hood, and then they like seen y'all one messing with each other.
Shit, he damn near could have been from over there, bro. Lots of niggas be cool with niggas, bro, and then they get into it, bro. Lots of these niggas personally grew up with these niggas, be friends with these niggas, and then niggas just be doing wacky shit, and they get into it.
No more, I guess.
My little homie Queso, so he had brought them around. I was just bringing them over here, and then I got booked. Kicking it with them and sliding over. I got booked.
I don't like that. They really wasn't my homies. I was in jail.
Once one came around, he took their ass because they stole my hoodie and want to give us back. And I'm still on y'all there for my.
He used to want your hoodie back, man.
They got that ain't. My Nike tag. They ass bogus as hell, gang. That big as hell. Man, that.
Nah, I ain't gonna cap to you, bro. I would never take nobody clothes, bro. That shit just diabolically down bad, bro. I would never take nobody clothes and then put that shit on. Like that shit, that shit is pretty wild, bro. That shit is pretty wild if you ask me.
Nah, Shorty, to be honest, I don't even know where Shorty from, man. His
ass Nike PGF all type. Motherfucker just want to be for 56.
I was just locked up.
Before them took, he started claiming 66. Then they stopped with Nike PGF. His ass was all of my car.
Like we see another definition. Right.
And we definitely seen like somebody over here like clowning, like, yeah, we took his Ruger or something like that. Like, it was a lot of trolling comments getting through out there, man. It was.
Look, on some real. We don't even do. We don't even hold on. We don't even do like that next. But it's like when young thing chasing it, now we gotta let it be known what's going on. Like what's really going on.
Yeah, that just shows that he was goofy, gang. Hey, threw that out the window. Come on, bro, we ain't even use it. Hey, look,
right, that's they be chasing. I'm like, man, y'all some bloodless kids.
So being that JDG took Q50 with a little 50 pipe after he took a Nike Tech hoodie or whatever, Casey was accused of playing both sides. And I believe at that point he was forced to pick a side. That's when things went left for him. After he got his...
I ain't gonna cap them interviewers do be starting shit, making shit way worse. They ass be tweaking.
blower confiscated. He would link up with Speedy 79, and allegedly they'd get their tornado on. A lot would be captured on social media. In the following days, Queso and Speedy would go back and forth with Fully Loaded Chop. Fully Loaded would take to the ground and say, "Oh, I just came through there swinging that leather belt," and niggas wasn't throwing back.
Bro, why do people go on it? Like, nigga, do y'all just don't give a fuck, bro? Like, niggas, what be blowing me is niggas be surprised, like, man, they lock me up. How the fuck why they locking me up? Nigga, you just went on the internet and just said the shit, nigga. No, that shit just for entertainment, all right? They still gonna get your ass.
Speedy, check Morgan and Carpenter, motherfucker. Who wasn't throwing back? Fully Chopped. Again. Oh, but they was blowing back this time. Fully Chopped. Speedy, your crib good blood? Speedy. Somebody call me right now and let me know is y'all okay. Fuck you talking about. And these comments was followed by Spot News posts. If you know, you know. But it seemed to the fans that the Q50 with a little 50 and Queso pass. Little Speedy and Fully Chopped don't let bygones be bygones.
Hey, come on, he running.
And by the looks of Speedy latest post, he ain't ducking no smoke neither. He said, "I'm King Snake. I have no friend. I'm just saying." Why?
You see, any nigga that's talking about they King Snake and they cool with that backdoor ass shit, I'm having them niggas far away from me. I'm not being cool with no nigga that think it's cool to backdoor nigga and be a snake. Like, what the fuck? I ain't cool with that type of shit.
Watch me work. Fully Loaded Chopper chime in and say, "I got love for some snakes." Quan get him gone 3 times to pop on there like fuck all the subliminals. He said fuck JDG, 18 Kappa, and 66.
Even though some niggas, I don't know what the fuck he is, but snakes do be a gang too, you feel me? I don't know what the fuck folks' ass is, but his ass said he don't got no friends, he King Snake, so I'm assuming him saying he don't got no friends and he King Snake, he backdoor shit.
So yeah, he said he want all the smoke and he ain't turning down nothing but his collar. You hear me? Q50 with a little 50 sus said she ain't the one that's gonna be dissing on Lil Queso, cause at one point in time she looked at him like fam. And although he was dissing her little brother, he had every right to.
I know y'all wanted me to get on here, this or whatever you want to call it, talk about the situation that happened or whatever. But I'm not going to do that. And it's the reason I'm not going to do it. For one, I'm being a bigger person about the situation. Even though Queso had dissed my little brother and was saying all type of stuff, it's like, it's more of a backstory on that. And I know why he was doing that. I'm not saying it's right for him to do it or anything, but I'm just saying, like, I know both sides of their story. Because, like, if 50 was alive, 50 would have did the same thing towards him. But I hate they even got to that point where they had to be this, oh, my cousin this, my cousin that. Because even when they both was alive, I was both telling them, like, I dislike all this stuff even like that. Like, all the stuff that happened was not supposed to go like that. Like, I've been telling them, like, they don't need to trust the people that they wait and know like that. Yes, the situation that happened with Queso is totally crazy. Like, that's the definition of you cannot trust people. And I keep telling y'all this, and I keep trying to tell them this. No matter how cool you with somebody, you cannot trust them. Like, it don't matter. People are really backdoor.
Yeah, and this be backdoor and grimy for sure. I'll be trying to tell motherfuckers stay away from that street shit because it ain't no honor in that shit no more. Niggas be all backdoor.
Yes, Queso was my little cousin. Yes, he was dissing 50. Yes, he totally wrong. I feel like he should have never, like, got out of jail and did all that. But at the same time, I was trying to understand, and y'all know, that Queso was getting under my skin really a lot. Like, to the point I was going off on him on the internet, too. That's what I always do, go back and forth with him on the internet. Then, it's another thing I need to clear up real quick before I get back to that. Anybody you see me say something to that speak on my little brother is someone that was in my household and that I know personally. You would never see me arguing with nobody that was really into it with, or whatever y'all want to call it. Y'all might say, OJ, you grown, you need to be grown about the situation. Let your brother pass away, and people just dissing him.
Just in, upon making this video, reports are being made that Fully Chopped was shot and currently fighting for his life. Q50 with a little 50 big bro posted, "Pull it through, brother," with a broken heart emoji. Man, it's heartbreaking seeing these shorties crash out for this 15 seconds of fame, man. Because if they knew how quickly people forget.
Damn, he said 15 seconds of fame, but I ain't seen no information about him being shot. But shit.
get the dead, they probably have stopped living to impress people. Because ain't nothing come with this shit but death and destruction, heartbreak and isolation. Usually when you're young, you make mistakes and get older and grow out of this shit. But unfortunately, these shorties ain't getting a second chance at life because they dying so young. And at the end of the day, this becoming a never-ending cycle. Do some gangster shit till your past catch up with you and then you get some gangster shit done to you. Because believe it or not, it's a nigga out there tougher than you with a gun bigger and phone thicker, you understand me? I just hope y'all understand it before it's too late. Because at the end of the day, nobody wearing these.
This nigga never really given no details about the Fully Chopped situation, gang. He had said his brother just said pull through. You didn't. That's the only thing you said about the Fully Chopped situation, gang. But if you watch this video all the way through, I know your ass fucking with another motherfucking video. So go ahead and go watch another motherfucking video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you never miss out on any content like this. Go. Lots of these rappers be doing the shit for the internet. All that shit be capped. They just trying to put off an image. And supposedly, Shy EK be doing that shit, according to Tata. I believe that's his name. So we finna see what the fuck he talking about and see if this shit actually true from what he's saying.
Is it ever weird being in a group, especially a drill group, with a girl, even if she don't really like to acknowledge she's a girl too much?
Nah, that's my sister. We protect Jen. Like, y'all don't understand. We love Jen. Like, she's the queen of this shit, bro. Nobody could touch her. It's like sacred to have, cause like she's better than most of these niggas. Like, so she's doing that shit as her, bro. So we gotta make sure she good. Like,
but they be saying all them jokes. They be like, bro, when folks get off that hen dog, he be hitting Jen and whatever. I be like, that shit diabolical. I don't know why they be saying folks be out here fucking on her. That shit would be diabolical. That's damn near like fucking a nigga. Well, it's not like fucking a nigga, but she looked like a nigga for sure. I didn't know that she was a female.
never know where energy. Gangsta. We love her, bro.
I realized how real she was when we did the first interview, and I asked her how you feel if a dude hits on you, and she's basically just like, if a dude hits on me, he's a faggot. And I was just like, oh shit.
No, I think Kyle said. I think she said it happens, but Kyle was like,
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
you know, niggas got their own preferences. Niggas be, for me, having their own thing going on.
Right. I mean, it's pretty unprecedented, though, to have a girl in a drill group who's just as popular as the dudes, and it doesn't seem like an issue. It doesn't seem like it's a weird thing at all.
It's not. It's some legendary shit.
Yeah.
Let's see who gonna
That's legendary.
Let's see who gonna replicate it. Nobody.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine.
Yeah, bro. She's tough.
Damn, I don't want to hate on all the Chicago girls, but yeah, I feel like Jen's got her own lane in a way that most of them don't.
Nah, she is busting. Like, I ain't gonna cap to you. Out of all the female rappers, bro, I can actually listen to Jen, and I don't listen to a New York rapper. But if I had to choose between listening to a female rapper, I'd listen to Jen. She be going cool. But I mean, I feel young M.A. really did the shit though. She really started that shit.
Yeah, definitely. She's in a whole different space.
Mm.
There's so much shit I ain't even hear yet.
Really?
So much. It's crazy.
Definitely. Okay. So you guys went on tour with Lotto?
Oh yeah, we went on like 3 dates.
Okay, what was that like?
I think it was like Boston, I think, and we did New York, we did the Barclays. It was lit. Georgia Peach, that's my shit.
Yeah, because I seen y'all had like shot a vlog.
Yeah, that shit was fire. Oh yeah, we do vlogs at all of our shows now. We starting to do that for me. That's our thing.
Yeah.
So we just starting to vlog all of our shows. It was lit. Shout out Lotto though. She took us to the movies.
How'd she reach out?
Man, Lotto, my bae on gang. When I get that Birkin bag money, Lotto, you most definitely getting a Birkin bag, shorty. It's gonna be at your doorstep. I'm lying like a motherfucker.
Like, y'all been had a relationship?
She's still my bae
She
though.
just reached out for me, told her she wanted to come out to Brooklyn for me. New
Really?
York, Barclays, you know, that's our backyard. We just go there, turn it up. It's a lit show.
Right.
Super lit show.
Was it kind of weird with like their audience, or was it enough of like an East Coast audience that you felt like they knew who y'all were?
It's our city. Every time we go to Brooklyn, it's like they know. It's a movie every time.
Even a Boston show, everybody rapping the
Oh
words,
yeah,
word for word.
I love Boston, bro. Boston, they gonna show energy all the time, bro. Boston is super lit, bro.
Because you got to think Boston don't really got much going on in terms of their own
Yeah,
rappers.
their own rappers.
So they got to kind of adopt other East Coast rappers.
Yeah.
I'm from that area, basically.
You
so
from Boston?
I'm from New Hampshire, right outside Boston. It's even more out of the way.
Damn, bro. Boston got John Cena. I don't think John Cena from Boston. I don't know. Wait, is he? I think he is. I don't know.
Yeah.
They got Millies though. They got a handful of rappers, but it's like, you know, they end up having to
common.
adapt. They don't got like that many hometown heroes.
Shows in Boston be lit, bro.
Definitely. Okay.
So where did you and Shy K beef stem from though? 'Cause I be seeing on the internet it be a lot of shit where he had mad shit to say, y'all had mad shit to say.
It's just all for the media, bro. For me, that shit happened a while ago though. For me, niggas, it just started out of nowhere, bro. For me, it's some live shit.
I bet.
Like, when live just saying shit, we just argue.
Oh, gang, I knew it.
All that shit though. For me.
But did y'all have like a friendship before then, or it was just all like rap shit?
Oh yeah. That's a fact. Nah, yeah, I did. For me, we had songs and shit. We was chilling because we was under the same management and shit. For me, we was just chilling. We was chilling together and shit for like a little bit, and then that shit happened, and then for me, now we here.
Yeah, it feels like you guys had all these friendships in the drill world in New York, and that a lot of them just kind of fell apart.
Yeah, bro, niggas just.
But it was all like music shit, like, right?
Yeah.
Like even like the Shy K, he wanted a song from you, or it was something about a song, y'all ain't do it, or he ain't do it, and then
Nah, I don't really be knowing, bro. That niggas just be ignorant, bro. I'm gonna lie, I just heard it was about some lob, some shit, and then it's just arguing and shit. You know how that shit go already. For me.
You feel like a lot of like New York drill rappers like start off having some motion making music, and then they just sort of turn into trolls. That's kind of like a real career path for some dudes.
Like, what you mean, bro?
Like, basically, like you're making music for a while, people are excited about it, but then they get over it, and then some of these dudes switch over to just sort of trolling and just kind of be saying crazy shit for attention and shit. A lot of
I ain't gonna cap to you. Yeah, lots of them New York rappers, bro. they had their little wave. It's like every day it's another New York rapper. All them niggas sound the same, so niggas just listening to them and shit. But it's like, yeah, bro. I feel like the only New York motherfuckers that's actually still relevant, bro, is Lil TJ. Lil TJ is actually the only New York rapper I actually go out my way to still listen to, bro. All them other rappers, bro, I don't want to hear that shit, bro. K-Flock, he decent, but I still get tired of that shit. B-Love, he be going a little bit cool.
A lot of rappers do this in general, but I feel like in the New York drill scene, you see it a little bit.
You know, people love controversy for me, so if niggas got nothing going on, they gonna try to, for me, start some controversy, some stupid shit to go viral again. All you need is a moment, bro. And that shit, bro, go viral. You don't even need to have no followers and nothing. That's what's dangerous about this world, bro. Shit is crazy.
Definitely.
Was that the situation with Naughty? Because I heard that situation, y'all didn't even really have no smoke. He just really ended up dissing y'all because of Shy K shit.
For me, he dissed us, and then we dissed him back. And then, like, for me, it just went viral, bro. Niggas mad because, like, for me, when we did it, it just went viral, bro. It's so many diss tracks of niggas saying crazier shit, bro. Like, just mad shit. And, like, for me, that shit was a long time ago, though, bro. That shit was a long time ago.
Are you trying to stay away from the dissing to a certain extent?
Like, for me, it's just like, whoever is up with is up with. We ain't scared of nobody for real, but it's just like, why? It's so much money, bro. It's so much money, bro. Like, why, bro? Just like, we don't even gotta be friends. Just leave us alone, bro. We'll leave y'all alone. Yeah. We don't gotta eat at the same table, bro. But we can all eat. We can all get money, bro. It's so much money, bro. I love just being able to do the shit I do, taking care of my mom. Just shit. I want niggas to be able to do that. Young black niggas, I want niggas to, like, for me, my color to do that shit. Cause that shit, when you see black excellence, that shit is fire, bro. You know, bro. For me, I want niggas to do that. So for me, I
ain't gonna bap to you. I don't think that would consider being a drill rapper black excellence, but you is on. I'm not down talking it. I salute folks as he going cool, but you know, if the older motherfuckers see that shit and they see black excellence as like a lawyer or a businessman and shit like that, a bald nigga with a suit and tie.
I don't really be on the beef shit no more. For me, that shit was just, you go through a phase, bro. I'm really on some other shit now, bro. It make no sense, bro. It's mad money in the world. It's mad nice shit in the world. Let's get to it, bro.
Have you guys tried to like stop dissing entirely? Because I forget when it was, but there was a 4-1 project that I think I listened to, and I was like,
bro, I'm not gonna lie, we never really be starting shit, bro. Everybody just be dissing us, bro. When we diss, it just end up going viral when everybody just be mad because our shit went viral. But it always be a diss track before us, bro. Every situation, there always be a diss track before. And when we make this shit, we just know how to, for me, make niggas hurt. For me, and then just go viral, and that's why everybody just be mad and want to call us the bad guys. These niggas dragging it. No, bro. It don't be that, bro. It should be a facade, bro. All of that should be a facade, bro.
I mean, if you have a really successful drill song, for sure, that's when they usually will like treat you like the bad guys and claim that you're the ones who triggered it. Like, when it's easy to point out a bunch of less successful songs that led to that. The
media is so toxic these days. Like the fans can make shit look like anything, bro. They do not know what's going on, bro. At all, bro. They can make shit look like anything nowadays. They can just
they made the Naughty Bop.
This shit just go viral, and now the story is that.
So there's a lot of fake news about people that y'all got beef with and shit like that?
Yeah, bro. You know how this shit go. It's just rumors.
But you guys make it pretty easy by, you know, going out of your way to diss a lot of people on a consistent basis. Let's not lie.
Yeah. You know, for me, when niggas antagonize, we're going to say something back, bro. And it's good for the drill community, too. For me, because when we drop, it shake shit up, bro.
Right.
I mean, it's good for the community and shit, but yeah. Niggas ain't on nothing for real, bro.
Right. I mean, you guys diss people, and then their family members or their whoever they got to come out and respond. That's like the circle of life in the drill world.
Circle of life.
Like it or not, that's the Lion King. That's the circle of life.
Word. Definitely.
Okay. Well, as y'all can see, Brody explained. Yo. Brody explained what the fuck going on with it. He kind of sauced it up with the title. He ain't even really talk about their beef like that. But shit, it is what it is. If you watch this video all the way through, I know your ass fucking with another motherfucking video. So go ahead and go watch another video. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you never miss out on any content like this. Go! Yeah, them niggas be saucing it up, clickbait and shit, bro. They ass be wild and whatever, bro. He said that shit for like 3 seconds, and the rest of the video was totally about some whole other shit. I was like, shit. I had to get better equipment if I want to do gaming content. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, I could do it. I'm pretty sure it's a way, but I had to do some gaming content. No, I could figure it out, but I really don't be playing games like that. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with the TikTok. They might, you feel me? They might not, bro. I feel at the end of the day, bro, they are just trying to get TikTok, bro. They just want TikTok. And if they could get TikTok, bro, that's all they're trying to do.
Poundside Pop and Hood Tally.
They be tweaking in Philly. I ain't gonna cap to you. And they been was tweaking. It's just lots of motherfuckers didn't know they was tweaking. And today we finna talk about Hood Tally versus Poundside Pop or something, whatever his name is, gang. I don't know who none of these motherfuckers is, but we finna watch a video on them to see who they is.
Poundside Pop and Hood Tally are two upcoming rappers in Philadelphia trying to make it in the industry. But most fans have no idea about the deadly beef they have behind the music. So today we're breaking down the entire shocking story. Poundside Pop and Hood Tally both came up in the trenches of Philly. Back in the day, there was some tension between their crews, but it wasn't that serious until a fight broke out at a basketball game and everything changed. According to rumors, Pop and Tally were both at the game with their homies. Pop's friend Sadi allegedly said something to a dude from Tally's set, Uptown, and that's when the situation popped off. A few years later, Tally went live on IG and said he was beating Pop up until Pop's homies jumped in to save him.
When I seen you at that basketball game, nigga, I punched you the fuck out, nigga, and then your team started jumping me.
But we'll get to that.
Damn, you see, but I ain't gonna cap to you. That shit probably really started some shit because niggas was probably mad about that fight already. But it's like, shit, niggas ain't talking about it. I'ma leave it alone. But then the motherfucker get on the internet, oh yeah, you remember, man, I was beating your ass, woo up. Now niggas gonna get mad. And then he gonna say something back. Then it's gonna be back and forth till niggas tweak.
That in a second. After the fight at the basketball game, Tally's homie Shot Glizzy got booked on a gun charge and ended up behind bars with Pop's homie Sadi. According to rumors, they were fighting a lot while they were locked up, and that's why the beef really turned up. Shaw wasn't beefing heavy with Pop's side before he got booked, but then the situation turned deadly. Sadi came home and was allegedly hooking up with the same girl as a dude from Uptown named Wee. Wee went to the same high school as Shot Glizzy, and that's allegedly how he found out where Sadi lived. Sadi grew up listening to Meek Mill and wanted to become a rapper to make it out of the street.
You see them females, bro. Motherfuckers be thinking, oh yeah, woo woo, it's cool. I can fuck with a female that's this. Nah, bro, cause them females will most definitely backdoor you. Just because she fucking with you, don't mean she won't backdoor you. That's what y'all ass don't be understanding. These females, and then even if they don't backdoor you, a nigga find out, bro. Women cause lots of niggas to lose their lives. I ain't gonna cap to you.
His mom believed in him and thought buying him a studio would keep him out of trouble. And it didn't take long for him to get his name buzzing in the city. Without Sadi, Pop probably never would have started rapping. Pop never wanted to hop in the booth, but one day Sadi brought him to the studio and asked him to make a hook. Pop did his thing, and Saudi was rocking with it.
Yeah, they asked me
asked him to do
tweaking in
another one
Philly.
after that. Saudi dropped his first mixtape in 2016 and was building a good audience. But just a few months later, the street drama caught up to him, and he was tragically killed at just 18 years old. On February 9th, 2017, Saudi was at home chilling on the couch when some shooters pulled up and started letting off shots through the window. Nobody was ever booked for Saudi's murder, but Shah Glizzy was allegedly the driver for the hit. A few months later, Shah's homie Stooks was at a party when someone pulled out a gun.
That's why they say your ass shouldn't be sitting by the windows, because, man, the windows, a nigga creep up to your window and just get to blowing, bro. That shit, like, you know, it hitting the house and the walls and shit. That be affecting the bullet a lot. That help out a lot. It's just going through some glass. Oh yeah, it's gonna fuck you up.
Guns
It's still gonna fuck you up even if it's going through a house though, depending on what they get.
And almost died. He was a star basketball player in high school and had just received a full scholarship to play in college. But a month before he left, he was allegedly shot at Skip Back for Saudi. By that point, the beef was really heating up, and innocent people started dying too. A dude named Jalil Mitchell was cool with Saudi, but wasn't active in the beef at all. After Saudi died, he started wearing a hoodie with his name on it, and that's allegedly what got him killed. According to rumors, Jalil walked past an Uptown affiliate while he was wearing a Saudi hoodie, and the Uptown dude pulled out a gun and shot Jalil in the back.
I ain't gonna cap, bro. That's how it be, bro. That's why I be telling motherfuckers, gang, if you hanging with them niggas that gang banging, you saying this, you saying that, just be prepared that a nigga might get on your ass just because you cool with him. So you always gotta have that thought in your head, nigga. I'm being cool with this nigga, me supporting this nigga, and he gang banging and shit. A nigga might kill my ass over that shit. So you don't think, oh, I'm not gang banging, I'm just cool with him. No one ain't gonna do nothing. Nah, they gonna get on your ass too if they want to. Some motherfuckers might give you a pass though.
Then a few months later, Shah's homie Wee was shot and killed. Wee is allegedly the one who gave up Saudi's location, but he wasn't really active in the streets and had just graduated from college. It's not clear exactly what happened next, but Shah ended up getting shot around the same time but survived. Reports say he was locked up for most of 2019, but when he came home, he took the beef with Pop's side to a new level. After Saudi died, his crew started calling themselves Zoo Gang. There have always been rumors that Shah Glizzy was involved with his death, and he basically confirmed it when he came home and dropped the track No Lag and rapped, "Niggas keep talking about bodies, I put the zoo on the map, and you wanna meet the Lord? That's a fact, cause ain't no time frame for that. Why you keep talking about gats? It's rap. Either way, you turn to a pack. Just ask. I'm smoking Zoo, we can match, no lack." Shah was putting pressure on Zoo in the booth and in the streets, and it was only a matter of time before everything caught up to him. On June 7, 2020, 2 Zoo affiliates allegedly caught Shah lacking and shot him to death. According to rumors, one of the shooters was related to Saudi, so taking Shah out was personal for him. After Shah died, Zoo Gang started dissing him like crazy, like on the track Zoo Gang Soldiers when Pop rapped.
And it's crazy, they use the most nicest, sweetest picture of the person on the news, and they ass be doing the most diabolical ass shit in the streets.
All these bitches around the gang trying to steal the lingo. Shah runs, bitch, that's all the gang smoke. And on the track ZOO, Pop's homie OT7 Kwani said, "Last nigga played with Zoo name, shit, got him stepped on. I know you remember, can't forget it, cause you was next to him. I put that on God. We catch a man, and we gon' take it there." They said that
Lots of motherfuckers say Kwani ass ain't like that from what I'm hearing inside the Philly drill. The Philly drill be saying, motherfucking, he ain't like that from what I be hearing. But I don't know, because I ain't from out there. I don't know him. I just know his music.
His body had left the scene, but shit, his face still there. Losing Shah was a big blow to Uptown, but it didn't take him long to clap back at Zoo. And in July 2020, they almost killed Poundside Pop.
Damn,
it's not clear how they got the drop on him, but 7 Uptown affiliates spotted him at the intersection of 25th and Master Street and started letting off shots.
Damn. You see shit like that, bro. That's why you need the switchy. That's why you need the switchy, bro. When multiple niggas coming out, bro, like that, it ain't really shit you could do, bro, unless you got your finger ain't that fast, my nigga. Your finger ain't that fast. I don't know what movies if you think you that fast, bro. You can't hit, boy, you need that switchy. I ain't gonna bap to you for situations like that.
4 people got hit, and an innocent woman ended up getting caught up in a situation and tragically died. Pop was a
Bro, this is what I mean, bro. If y'all niggas not going to walk up on y'all target, bro, don't be shooting all over the place. Like, that's some goofy ass shit to me, bro, because If it was one of your family members that got hit in the crossfire, you would be like, bro, they some goofies. But since y'all doing it, it's okay. Nah, bro, that shit goofy as hell, bro. Goofy activities.
Biggest name in Zoo Gang after Sadi's death. It's not clear how much work he was responsible for in the streets back then, but it would have been a massive win for Uptown to take him out. Luckily, Pop survived, but the violence didn't end there. In 2021, Tali's homie Jaleel Shands, aka Loso, was walking down the street with his girlfriend. They were in a pretty safe area of the city, but that didn't stop the ops from crashing out. A van pulled up on Loso, and 4 dudes hopped out shooting. The cops found at least 27 shell casings at the scene. It was clear from the jump that it was a targeted hit and not just some random shooting. Loso and Tali were really close, and in an interview, Tali talks about how much his death hurt him. It's not clear how active Loso was in the streets, but he was one of the dudes on Tali's side who was clowning Pop for getting his watch snatched. A year before Loso died, Tali and Pop's crews got into a fight, and Pop ended up losing his watch. Tali and his people said they snatched it, but Pop claims it fell off during the fight, and someone in their crew just picked it up off the ground. Pop told Tali he could wear the watch to his funeral, so Tali clapped back and said Pop should send an assassin if he really wanted his watch again. The drama between Pop and Tali was getting them both a lot of attention.
Damn, well, folks, motherfucking, he told his ass, like, damn, like, that shit crazy as hell, bro.
And that's when Philly's biggest rap star hopped in to try and squash it, but ended up sparking a whole new beef. Meek Mill made it out of Philly and was one of the hottest rappers in the world at one point. By the time Pop and Tali were going viral for their beef and diss tracks, Meek was already a millionaire who stayed far away from the trenches. Meek saw all the violence going down in the city, so he hopped on social media and said he would get all the main artists in the city a record deal if they put the bodies behind them and squashed the beefs. Pop got heated when he saw the tweet because he felt like Meek wanted people to forget their dead homies for a little cash. Before they started beefing, Meek and Pop were actually cool. Pop's first big track was called On Some Shit, and after it blew up, Pop ran into Meek at a birthday party. Then when Pop went out to LA for the first time, Meek sent over a contract and wanted to sign him. Linking up with a superstar like that could have been huge for Pop, but he says that Meek only wanted to give him $10K.
I'm like, all right, fuck, I sign with you, nigga, for sure.
$10K, bro? Hell nah, bro. If you just trying to, you might as well just give me that shit and I'll fuck with you, gang. But you niggas be trying to give you $10K and they own your music and all that shit. That should be bullshit.
But when the deal come, it's for $10,000. You know what I'm saying? $10,000 deal. I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
Pop knew that he couldn't do anything with $10K. He was trying to leave the street drama and stay in LA, so $10K wasn't gonna do much for him. Pop hit Meek back and said he was rocking with him, but the deal wasn't big enough. And that's when Meek came back with 20K. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That shit bogus as hell. Pop turned him down again because
then he gonna come back with 20K like, fuck it, nigga. You know what? 20K, nigga. Get your ass on, bro. I ain't fucking with Meek, bro. I would've told you, bro, fuck you, gang. Your ass a goofy.
He couldn't take care of himself or his people with that money. But back then, it was still all love. Meek was still supporting Pop, but asking everyone to squash the beef got Pop heated. He told DJ Vlad that Meek talking like that put more attention on him from the cops. Plus, he had lost people close to him, and Meek wanted him to forget all about it for a few racks. Pop said that if Meek really wanted to help artists from Philly, he could have reached out privately instead of airing out the business like that on social media. He brought up how Lil Durk signed King Von, even though Von had all kinds of street drama. But Durk never publicly told him to squash anything. Meek got clowned all over social media for acting like he was trying to stop the violence while he...
Yeah, Meek, I feel Meek was just trying to do that shit to act like, to show like, yeah, I'm the top dog, man. I'm finna help I'm finna show y'all that I'm Mr. Motion, man. I'm finna stop the violence. Like, nigga, who the fuck you think you are, bro?
He raps about the same situations. Then Meek said that pretty soon, everyone's gonna have to pick a side because you can't be cool with everyone. Pop clowned Meek for being a hypocrite. Then he hopped on IG Live and said Meek was banned from North Philly.
Not from North, bro.
Not from North, bro.
Banned, bro.
What is wrong with this boy?
And that's when Meek clapped back and said he runs the hood. The beef between Meek and Pop died down for a few years, but looks like it might be sparking up again. Trippie Redd was rocking with Pop back then, and Meek unfollowed him on Instagram over the situation. Trippie made a video calling Meek corny for unfollowing him.
Niggas unfollow you when they see you with the ops. And listen though, it should have been that same energy when you was fucking with them little niggas. You was fucking with their ops at the same time, cornball.
But it took Meek 3 years to respond. Meek posted a pic of Trippie on IG and went on a wild rant in the captions. He dissed Trippie like crazy and said, if you fuck with me, fuck this guy right here. Pop and Meek haven't been going back and forth for a long time. But after Meek took shots at Trippie, Pop posted a DM that said, tell Trippie he good in Zoodelphia. It's not clear if Meek and Pop are gonna start beefing again, but at least the violence between Zoo and Uptown has slowed down. In an interview with Dirty Glove Bastard, Tally said he hopped off the Porsche around 12 years old and started selling crack that he stole from his stepdad. He stayed in the trenches and got wrapped up in a lot of beef, but now he's trying to switch up how he moves after he almost died at a gender reveal party for his son a few years ago.
You see, he's smart. He's smart, you feel me? Lots of time when I hear about these stories, he be like, yeah, he got shot. And he said, bro, he called all his homies, be like, yeah, we finna slide, we finna get that get back. I'm not finna get better, I'm finna get worse, nigga. Like, niggas don't try to, when niggas get shot, they don't want to do better, they want to do worse.
Tally and his baby mama were hosting a party in an area that Tally knew he shouldn't be in. Everything was cool at first, but then Tally walked outside to grab something from his whip and an op spotted him. Tally thought they were just gonna throw hands, but then the other dude upped a strap and shot Tally in the arm. Luckily, Tally's homie was right there to drive him to the hospital. He was all good after a couple surgeries, but that's when he realized he had to change up his life if he wanted to be around for his son. Tally moved out of Philly to avoid the cops and street drama. Plus, he said he's not even gonna diss people on record anymore because the police are using rappers' lyrics against him all the time. Pop moves out of Philly too and has been focusing on getting.
You see, niggas is smart. You see, they moved, they did that shit, and they left. These are niggas that's gonna live longer because these niggas know that you being inside that environment, bro, is gonna fuck you up, bro. No matter how tough you is, no matter how gangster you is, you stand inside the hood and you from the hood while being a known ass rapper, bro. It's you at a disadvantage, bro. Use your rap shit to be at a disadvantage, use your rap shit to be at an advantage, not a disadvantage. You see, I'm high as hell, nigga.
In his career pushing.
Do shit that they can't do.
Views on YouTube or Trippie Redd on the track From the Block. If he gets into some more social media drama with Meek Mill, it'll put his name in the spotlight again. But luckily for now, it seems like Pop and Tally left the real beef behind in Philly, and both of them are focusing on their careers and putting the violence in the past.
As you can see, man, they be getting wild in Philly, but it seems like these the only motherfuckers that actually really be like, yeah, let me do better with my life and not keep on doing this goofy shit, bro. See, these niggas, I fucks with these niggas, how they decided to become a dope and leave the environment instead of keep on tweaking till they end up getting locked up or getting killed. But if you watch this video all the way through, I know your ass fucking with another motherfucking video, so go ahead and go watch another motherfucking video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you never miss out on any content like this. Go!
Stockton.
What the fuck be going on in Cali, man? They ass just been motherfucking tweaking. I ain't gonna lie to you. And it's just not LA. We talking about Stockton, where EBK is at. I believe that's Stockton, you feel me? And they be getting wild out there. But let's see how wild they really be getting out there, because motherfuckers just don't know for real.
Stockton is one of the deadliest cities in California, but there's one rap crew called EBK who has everyone terrified. And today we're breaking down the brutal story of how they took over Stockton's rap scene. EBK, aka Everybody Killer, is a group from Stockton based around 2100 Nightingale Avenue. They claim to just be a rap group, but the cops classified them as a street gang back in 2018. And according to rumors, they've been putting all kinds of pressure on the ops.
I ain't gonna cap to you. Niggas be thinking they so smart. Like, oh no, it's a rap group. Nigga, dudes in this bitch gang banging, selling drugs, doing all this shit, and it's a group of y'all niggas saying y'all EBK. Yeah, and it's called Everybody Killer, nigga. That nigga, come on, bro, nigga. Y'all gotta be real, bro. No one ain't, I mean, it's good to say, but let's be real. Niggas ain't falling for that shit.
In 2019, two EBK affiliates allegedly slid into op territory and caught a dude named Ronald Celestine and left him dead in the street. It's not clear why they wanted Ronald dead, but EBK wasn't finished with him yet. 4 days later, Ronald's family hosted a memorial and candlelight vigil for him. While his family was hosting the vigil in the parking lot of a strip mall, the same EBK affiliates allegedly rolled through and started letting off shots. They hit
damn, what the fuck did this nigga do to make these niggas that mad? But like, come on, I can't respect that shit, bro. Like, you killing them, okay, whatever you got going on, that's cool. But now you in here hitting that, shooting at innocent motherfuckers that's just trying to, you know, celebrate their loved one, you feel me? Or mourn they longer. Like, come on, bro. Like, you can't, like, come on, bro. Like, certain shit, bro, is goofy activity. Like, this shit, that shit is goofy activity. Because you wouldn't want no one, if you passed away, gang, you wouldn't want no one shooting up your family candlelight or whatever. Because it's like, damn, they getting shut at because of what you got going on. But that's because niggas don't got respect no more.
5 people during the shooting, and Ronald's cousin Benny Lott was tragically killed. Benny was a 34-year-old dude who didn't have anything to do with the streets. He was just there to pay respects to his cousin, but then he got caught up in the beef and unfortunately didn't make out alive. EBK was allegedly going on a shooting spree and trying to catch as many ops as possible. Just 2 days after the Memorial shooting, they allegedly slid back into North Stockton and hit up 2 more dudes in the street. EBK is based on the south side, but their biggest ops are 44G and NGSC in the north. EBK was allegedly putting in a lot of work in the trenches, but it didn't take long for everything to catch up.
And it's crazy because in Chicago, EBK is not a gang, but niggas say EBK. Niggas say, he said Stockton is one of the most disgusting cities. Damn, that shit crazy. But in Chicago, EBK is just what niggas say, like when they be insane, renegade or whatever, bro. Niggas be insane and shit, they has be EBK. EBK ain't really a gang in Chicago. But out there, it's an actual gang.
Up to him. You can't crash out that much without getting a lot of heat from the cops. And in 2019, the Stockton police opened up an investigation into EBK and ended up booking 9 affiliates. Brian Norman, Raymond Gaines, and Charles Princes were all.
It looked like bro finna cry. It looked like bro finna cry. It looked like bro ass is in shock. He off some shit. I don't know what the fuck. What the fuck?
Arrested in connection to the murder of Ronald Celestine, and the other 6 EBK members went down for drugs, robbery, and other crimes.
Damn, that's all the shit they had? Oh yeah, these niggas out here wild.
Rap fans didn't start paying attention to the beef until after EBK started blowing up in the industry though. The first rapper in the area who really popped off was Young Slowby. Slowby was in the streets his whole life, but at the same time, he always wanted to rap. His dad had a little studio set up in his crib, and that's where Slowby laid down his first track. Back then, he wasn't really taking it seriously, but
bro, that shit right there, this shit because J-Bo got this same shit too. I don't know who the fuck told these niggas like, bro, yeah, this shit it. Bro, they diabolical, bro. This is about as diabolical as the Boosie fade, bro. If I think it might be worse than the Boosie fade, bro. Who told these niggas this shit is cool, bro? And they whole little gang got this shit. Like, you know these niggas, you know a nigga dangerous when they got this type of haircut, bro. He don't give a fuck. If you walking around with this type of haircut, he don't give a fuck.
Around 2018, Young Slowby really got on his grind. Not before long, his name was popping in Stockton.
Bro,
then Slowby
you be wearing that?
You
be having that too?
Sacramento named Briss. Briss came up in the trenches too, but he was trying to leave all the street drama behind.
I ain't gonna cap. Briss be going cool. I fucks with Briss music. I ain't gonna lie to you. Briss be going cool. And I ain't gonna cap to you. I don't see none of the other Cali motherfuckers with that shit for real. It's just they whole little crew. Like, that shit crazy.
And make it in the industry.
Oh, I thought you was getting that shit too.
Killed. Briss linked up with his cousin Mac J, who'd already been rapping for a while, and it didn't take long for Briss to build a buzz with fans on the West Coast. Young Slowby and Briss hitting the studio together was a huge win for the both of them, but unfortunately,
this shit diabolical, that haircut.
Briss had issues with another Sacramento rapper named Uzi Marcus. According to rumors, Briss was dating Uzi's baby mama back in the day, but he cheated on her, so she hooked up with Uzi to get back at him. Uzi aired the beef out publicly on the track 42K and rapped, "Keep it real, you niggas ain't killed the fly. And if it's money on my head, why the fuck I'm still alive? You niggas ain't popping shit, they really just talking. Where they at? I'm right here on 42nd with the stick. Lil Briss, he up. And Lil Danny, he up. Keep playing, I'll be outside your grannies with the switch." Then Briss clapped back with the track Sparked a Fuse and said, "Y'all just sparked a fuse. That mean it started back. I ain't tripping off the funk, it been a part of that. Hit his starter cap and make him fall and push his starter back. I just bought a strap. If it don't kill you, it'll cause a heart attack. it wasn't just a beef between Uzi.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna cap that nigga Briss. Folks ass was spinning. He be spinning.
And Briss though. It all started with two other Sacramento rappers named CML Lavish D and Mozzie. It's not clear where their issues came from, but they had been sending shots back and forth for years. Mozzie dissed Lavish D on the track I'm Just Being Honest and rapped, "We can pistol play, but that ain't something you wanna do. I'm just being honest. Lav never caught a body. I'm just being honest." Then Mozzie dropped a video for his diss track, The Truth, and just a few hours later, his homie Zilla Zoe was murdered. A few months after that, his homie Jacoby James was at a birthday party when two of Lavish D's affiliates allegedly pulled up and killed him. They weren't finished there though. Lavish D's homies also allegedly murdered a dude named Shaquem Murray around the same time. Then Lavish D took a loss when his homie Stunna D was shot to death outside of a party. Both sides were losing people, and the beef wasn't just affecting Sacramento. Briss was affiliated with Lavish D, and Young Slobby started rocking with him too. But rumors say Lavish and Mozzie's beef got both of them killed. In June 2020, Briss was caught in traffic and chased by the ops. He crashed his whip into a pole and tried to run away on foot, but the ops caught up and tragically shot him to death. Rumors were flying that
I ain't gonna cap. He was on live for a long ass time doing inside that video. Like, I feel like folks says he shouldn't have been on live. You know you're on probation, motherfucking, so you can't have a gun. Like, folks says was tweaking.
that Mozzie and Uzi were involved with the hit, but then a dude named Moses Hirschfield got charged for the murder. Losing Briss like that was tough for Slow B, but he didn't let it stop his hustle. Young Slow B kept grinding in the studio, and in 2021, he went viral on TikTok with the track I Love You. He was putting on for Stockton in a major way, but then in August 2022, EBK took a massive loss when Young Slow B was found dead in the street. Young Slow B wasn't the only rapper putting on for Nightingale though. The other main rappers from EBK were EBK Young Jock and EBK J-Bo. Back in the day, J-Bo wasn't even really in the streets. His dad was a popular local rapper in Stockton called Rari, and his death is what changed everything. According to reports, when J-Bo was a little kid, some teenagers in the area robbed him and his brother. J-Bo's dad, Rari, wasn't gonna just let the dudes get away with robbing his sons like that though. After he found out what happened, Rari tracked the teenagers down to confront them over the situation. It's not clear exactly how it went down, but at some point the teenagers pulled out a gun and tragically killed Rari. Rari spent time in prison and had just finished 7 years of probation 2 days before he died. Rari was a real street dude who was trying to make a name for himself in the industry and help out his community. Rari's come up was crazy too. Back in the 90s.
Shit, I understand why J-Bo hopped in the streets. Shit, he tried to be out the streets. His pops ended up getting killed. So, alright, now he got to crash out.
His aunt was murdered. Then while Rari was heavy in the streets, his best friend got killed in a drive-by shooting. Then Rari's old dad was locked up in 2005 for beating a woman to death with a baseball bat. Rari's death had a big impact on J-Bo, and not before long, J-Bo hopped off the porch and started stealing cars. J-Bo told No Jumper that the first time he stole a whip, he drove it straight to school and ended up getting caught the next day. His mom used to actually work at the local juvie, but by the time J-Bo started getting locked up, she'd already retired. J-Bo hopped off the porch early, and he started taking shots at the ops in the booth too. One of EBK's closest ops is a set called Trap Mob, aka Fly Boys, and J-Bo aired him out on tracks like The Apocalypse.
So do all these niggas got the motherfucking little cross on their face? Like everybody got that same tattoo?
When he raps, "Up it on the biggest nigga moving, I'm a Glock lifter, a shot sender, and I'm spanking any mob member. And, hey brother, get up on that hoe and I'ma knock sister. Fuck the mob."
Bro, Cali motherfuckers, they talk proper, bro. That shit be funny. They be like when I say proper, they say like the full word. Like most niggas, like they say, you feel me? They ain't saying brother. That's my bro. That's gang. You feel me? They'll say brother. They'll say the full word and shit.
I told you I'll keep my name out your cock lickers. Another one of EBK.
This nigga just said a cock licker. That shit is funny as hell. Hey, J-Bo be going cool, but that shit be funny. Some of the shit like, nigga, that's some Cali ass shit to say. A cock licker? What the fuck?
His hottest rappers was a dude named EBK Young Jock. Jock's older brother Hari B was in the crew too, but he got caught up in a case that split the whole gang apart. According to rumors, Hari got booked for selling weed and allegedly told on EBK Osama and got him locked up. It's not clear what really went down or if he ever even snitched, but the rumors are flying like crazy, and it made EBK Young Jock split off and form his own EBK crew that stands for Every Brother Counts instead of Everybody Killer. J-Bo even took a shot at Hari B after it all went down and rapped, "Hari turned rat, he couldn't take the heat. They told that nigga 20 years, he started eating cheese." J-Bo was
That's why I say, nigga, if you is doing some shit, do that shit by yourself, bro, because if you get caught, I mean, if someone else get caught doing the shit with you, bro, they might tell on you, even if you didn't get caught. So now you going down and you didn't even get caught.
Popping off in the industry and racking up fans. But then in April 2023, he caught 8 new felony charges for carrying a gun in his car. What makes the situation even worse is that he told No Jumper a month before he got locked up that he had squashed everything with Young Joc and they had been making big plans together. Jabo wasn't the only EBK affiliate who got locked up though. In March 2023, a Flyboy rapper named Jay Black was shot and killed at Southside Market in Stockton. Jay Black had clowned EBK for Young Slowbee's death just a few months before he was killed, and EBK allegedly slid on Jay Black to get revenge for him dissing Slowbee like that.
Bro, these niggas be sliding back to back out here. I ain't gonna cap. I think all them other parts down there be worse than LA. Motherfucking Sacramento, the other place that we Stockton, all them places seem like they worse than LA.
An EBK affiliate named Lil Play was booked for the shooting, but the
Bro,
story
these haircuts diabolical.
A few
bro.
months after Lil Play was arrested, a former NBA player allegedly murdered Lil Play's girlfriend because she snitched on him. Chance Comanche played in the NBA G League for the Stockton Kings, and he allegedly kidnapped Lil Play's girlfriend Morena Rogers and helped murder her. The NBA player was with a woman named Sakari Hamden, a prostitute who knew Lil Play's girlfriend Morena. According to reports, the prostitute and NBA player set Lil Play's girlfriend up. Then the NBA player strangled her to death from the backseat of a car. The two of them dumped Lil Play's girlfriend's body after they killed her, but it's still not clear exactly why they murdered her. The NBA dude told the cops that he tried to pay someone $3K to kill Morena, but they didn't want to do it. Rumors say that Lil Play was the one calling the shots on his own girl from behind bars, but right now, there's no evidence to back the story up. The new wave of EBK rappers were popping off and about to take everything to the next level. But instead of focusing on the music, they've all been catching cases and getting locked up. They've also taken some big losses like Young Slowbee, and right now it seems like the momentum they built up is dying out fast. A lot of rap fans want artists to really live the life they're rapping about, but EBK has proven that if you stay in the streets and get active for too long, it's only a matter of time before you end up dead or in prison.
Hell yeah, as you can see, all them niggas locked up. J-Bo, his ass was going cool, but his ass locked up, and he still be getting numbers and shit when he dropped, but it's like that getting locked up shit fucking up a lot of shit, man. But you know, these rappers just some of them learn, some of them don't, man. Hopefully, lots of them learn. You feel me? But if you watch this video all the way through, I know you're gonna fuck with another video. So go ahead and go watch another motherfucking video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you never miss out on any content like this. Go! Alright, we finna hop off this bitch. We did a little 3-hour live. I'm finna hop back on this bitch when I get done. I gotta post these TikTok videos and shit. And these YouTube videos. So I'm gonna hop back on this bitch. Y'all be smooth. Appreciate y'all for being inside this live, man. Much